What's up, chat? How's it going, everybody? Hey, thank you for the follows. How's it going? Welcome in. We're playing just some, it's our a little bit of a late Sunday stream today because obviously dropped a pretty big video earlier, so that was kind of a lot going on. Hey, Roman Orc with the sub. Whoa, starting strong. Let's go. I'm gonna get a prediction up here in chat so we can get this show on the road. But yeah, I'm rocking more Salamanders games. I'm kind of like vibing the composition, and we're trying to I don't know, push it as far as we can. I'm not really sure. Whoa, hype train already. Hot damn. Panjul, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Love the server. We definitely run some games sometime. Hell yeah. Yeah, we have the LFG all open all the time. Obviously, big GT happening, right? Or sort of starting next week as well. White Tuna with the VIP. Let me get you on that one real quick. Username is White Tuna 13. White Tuna 13. Congratulations on your VIP. There you go. Might need to refresh the browser for that to show up. Otherwise, it takes a couple minutes. But there you go. Are we streaming today's reveals on YouTube? Probably not. We might talk about them tomorrow, but I don't usually do reveal streams, especially because I have best armies to do right after this. I'm actually like a little late, so we'll see. All right, let me get in with my opponent, and we'll get this going. All right. Yeah. So do you want to give me a super quick rundown just of your enhancements and stuff?
Oh,
if you have any.
Well, there's just one enhancement, and it's just the ordained sacrifice on the combi stand back up.
Cool.
Yeah, on a 2-up. So.
Okay. Yeah. So you can just go stand around, do actions for a while.
Yeah. If you take him out, he just gets up.
Yep. Sick.
In the butt.
Sounds good. And then you got Blade Guard and an Impulsor with a Judy. Nice.
Yep.
Love to see it. All right. Sure. Yeah, this should be interesting. I haven't played Blood Angels of this list yet, so should be.
You haven't?
No, I don't think so. Anyway, should be interesting. Should we roll attacker and defender? Oh, do you need a rundown on my stuff? Or are you familiar with all the stuff, all the weird stuff I got going on over here?
I mean, any enhancements or anything special from both?
Just the auto 6 on the Apothecary Biologus. So once per turn, it can flip a dice roll to a 6, and he'll do that usually on hit rolls. So then they turn into lethal hits. Is the Wombo combo. And then Vulcan, he chooses. He has a bunch of like selective abilities. He chooses an objective at the start of the game, and then he becomes OC 10 and 4+ feel no pain while he's in range of that objective. And then in the shooting phase, he chooses a unit in 24 inches in line of sight, and he gives my army wound rerolls with torrent and melta weapons against that target, which, if you'll notice, is a lot of them. That's most of the weapons, in fact. So that's what we got going on over there. He's just gonna be chilling. Adrax is gonna be hanging out with the Blade Guard veterans, and then the Apothecary Biolog is going over here.
And you put Sky Talon Rays on all of your impulsors?
Yep, everybody's got shooty guns. Because everything gets assault, so they shoot a lot, actually. They very often are in range to shoot all of their weapons, so they attack 22 times. Turns out, it's a lot. It's a lot of attacks. Yeah, so what I'm just going to do is put Adrax and company into the Impulsor, so I'm going to name them. The Melta guys go into the Razorback, and then obviously the Gravis guys go into the Land Raider. Basically everything goes into like what it's legally allowed to.
Yeah.
Cool. So, yeah, I guess attacker defender. And we're playing on Hammer and Anvil, you said, right? Is that right? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Neat. And take and hold is what we decided the mission was going to be. So let's grab that.
I'm Hammer and Anvil for you right now.
Oh, sorry, that's Search and Destroy.
Okay.
That's the other one. Yeah, I just clicked past it like an idiot. There we go. Cool. All right. And we're off. I got a 1.
I got a 3.
Okay. You want me to drop first? Or...
You got any
I
infiltrators?
do have 1 infiltrator unit, yeah.
Which one was that again?
The infiltrators.
Oh shit!
the honest to God infiltrator unit.
I overlooked them. And I know you're setting them up on your own objective. I'll let you deploy
Yeah,
first.
that's probably the case for sure. Okay, sick. Let me choose reserves and stuff. I'm definitely going to reserve at least 1 invader. And the question is whether I reserve an impulsor. I think that I will, because I'm not sure how much work I'm going to get out of these guys on the table here. Okay, and then, yeah, I think I'll probably just drop these guys on the objective. That seems like a thing that people tend to do. I'm just going to call my sergeant as the Helix Gauntlet guy, because he's the one that's named differently, because, like, I don't think yellow scribe tracks. Oh, no, I guess this guy does have it. So it'll... Oh, no, it says they all have it. Yeah, I'll just call it on the sergeant, just to keep track. Even though that's not technically correct. Technically, it has to be a regular guy who has it.
Okay.
How are we feeling today, chat?
These guys on my...
Why does the Blade Angels Army feel so small? Yeah, so it's in Angelic Inheritors. So he gets a bunch of bonuses to units with characters in them, or units that are characters. So there's a huge incentive for him to take a bunch of characters. So the footprint for these armies tend to be relatively small. There's an up down strat in this detachment, so you can do things like up down the inceptors, which is actually going to be kind of a pain in the ass, but they're not super good at dealing with dedicated transport, so maybe we'll be okay. All right. I'm going to, I guess, like, you don't have advance and charge, right? So your max threat on these dudes is, like, I guess, technically, like, 25 inches on Dante's unit. Is that right?
Yeah, he gets +1 on the move and +1 on his charge roll, but again, he can't still target outside 12.
Yeah. Is it +1 to movement or +1 to advance rolls?
I think it's plus... Man, I always forget that with Dante. Hold on. 1 advance charge. There we go. Advance charge rules. So yeah, he doesn't have as effective movement in this detach.
Cool. I'll just put Vulcan up in the front here. Actually, let me see if I... No, there's no chance I like rapiding Bark Top 1. I don't really care that much. Yeah, we'll just go there. Blarg's gonna be 4, but deliveries is Grot Tank today. Jesus, dude. Grot Tank at least is like pretty reasonable that he like does that. Because he's got the speed amp, but it's the Mega Tank, or it's Looted Wagon, sorry, that's like so crazy.
Oh,
what's up?
Sitting right there.
Yeah, he's just
right on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, he's wearing green camouflage on the green map for sure. It's like, don't pay attention to me, I'm a bush.
All right. I think I'm just gonna throw...
Blood Angels make Death Guard look like a horde list.
Oh.
In fairness, Death Guard are basically a horde list. Didn't I say I'm doing a GT? I am. ! Events in chat if you want to get the events link. There you go. We did a big welcome GT for all the people who joined the server after the big server nuke. So we will be going and talking about going and doing that. That launches next week. Look at this little friendo hanging out over here.
I'll just do that.
Sweet. I will, I think, place... You can just do fucking invaders early. I'm not really going to get, like, punished if there is an invader here. I guess you could shoot it this way. So what we'll just do is make sure we don't get hit on that line. So it'll be something like this, probably. And then we are in movement range. Ooh, are we? Of the middle of the table? Because I have to go around this. We're probably in advanced range of the middle of the table, so that will be fine. As long as I'm not getting laser cannoned through here, which I don't think I am. Could even be a little farther forward. Oh, no. That's about too far. Yeah, we'll be like here-ish. Okay, back to you.
Alright.
Just want to be able to get Arid Nile turn 1 if I roll it up. Work trip in the middle of it, so that's okay. We do we have an extension rule. If you can't make a game, you are able to request an extension, a 1 week extension. So you get basically a dummy score, and then the actual score gets added in later after you play your game. And you have an extra week to play if you want to do that. So if you have to like leave for a little bit, like we got stuff to get around that.
And he does have advance in charge.
He sure does. He is such a friendly little guy. If there's not much I know about Mephiston, but I do know that. All right. I'm gonna put this invader here so he doesn't get shot along that line. How far is that from my thing? Oh, it's pretty far actually. I might just like put him on the line. Fuck it. We say fuck it, we ball.
That's our line.
If I get hey, but I spelled it with 2 L's though, so get wrecked. Could laser me from back there, which I would not really be appreciative of. I guess what we could do is this. I think that's actually the truth and the light. If we go like that, that's much harder for you to attack me. So I'll go there. Back to you.
Alrighty.
Legit. Oh, 3 to 5 rounds. Oh, okay. Well, if you are interested in competitive play on the server, if you go to the Join a Pod channels over there, you can post in any of those, and those are wait lists for. We launch weekly events. From those, so they're 16-player events. If you are interested in that, we also do like larger events periodically, like pretty commonly over the course. Usually like every couple months we'll do a big GT. This GT is actually a little bit like sort of non-standard because we just ran one a couple weeks ago. But the next one I want to do besides this is probably a teams event. We want to do like an 8-player NTL format, I think is the idea, which would be cool. Door ties president online event. Yeah, it's to encourage people to play all 5 rounds. Because oftentimes what you'll see is like, because there's
if I need to,
like you're not at a venue or anything, people will play like one game and then lose and then just drop and leave. And sometimes they'll do that without telling anyone, which is like super bad form. So the door price is to encourage people to play all their games. And we usually do like either merch or GW like gift vouchers is usually what we do. Look at these guys bouncing around. They're so bouncy.
Bouncing around.
Scouts. Where you want to go, Scouts?
Oh, we got 6 inches of movement after, so
that's true. All right. I am going to put down. I think the Razzie back. If I put it here, kind of go over around this corner. I can't really get it through the center here. Yeah, so we'll put it here, I think. I don't know where my Land Raider's going to go. It's actually kind of an awkward layout for the Land Raider.
Oh, no, that thing sucks to move around. Especially IRL. I got one of them and I tried to run them.
Oh, sure.
They don't fit.
This is not like, yeah, this is not WTC. WTC trains, like, if you play Land Raider, they'll come to your house and like punch you in the face. Like, no Land Raiders for you. You can't move anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, at least you got like, I think that gap was Land Raider 4 inches.
Yeah, he should fit through that. It's not necessarily like fitting through areas. It's like being in a relevant position and not being lancered, essentially. But that's just like large vehicles in general. We're just have to accept the fact that we're going to be lancered. Everyone's gotta assume a little bit of lancering in their life.
Yeah. Let's see.
Good thing you have that lone op strat against all my guns, all my 18-inch range guns. It's going to be a good one.
Oh yeah, that's totally helpful. Shoot me point blank. Just make sure. Okay. Yeah. All right. You're up.
Okay. I'm just gonna put this dude around this corner so he doesn't get hit down this line. Just that's just a I guess we could probably do this maybe. That's just a flamer impulsor, an infernus impulsor. The line is like this. Oh, DTS. A little laggy today. Yeah, something like that is the line not to get hit on that. Cool.
Lamer impulsor.
Mm-hmm. What physical armies do I have? Yeah, I got my Tyrannid's like sitting right next to me. I have.
And you don't really have.
Can't really see
You
them.
have like the Razorback's gun, I guess. That's your.
Yeah, it's
I
like.
just can't believe how short range your army is there.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's Razorback's got like that and a hunter killer missile. It's not that exciting, but everything assaults, so we can close the distance pretty quickly if you give me the opportunity.
it's good. It's definitely a good matchup with Blood Angels for you. Because I'm not going to be just towing it up.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, a lot of times, like I don't know, I can like overload the armies that are like super laid back because they have usually it's like they have a little bit of trouble dealing with like mass dedicated transports, and they can just like run at them. I think this guy just vibes here. We call that good. It seems like the best place for him to be. Not inside my invader. Thank you. We'll go there.
All right.
Yeah, so I have like 20,000 points of Tyranids or something. I fucking hate them in 10th edition though, so I have played them very little.
I remember when indirect guard was everywhere. That was horrible.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like everything had to go in transports.
Yep. Yeah, I was playing Thousand Suns at the time. It was just like, I guess I buy rhinos and lose all my cabal points because I fucking can't deal. I just lose 20 rubric marines in the first turn if I go second. Brutal.
All right, you're up.
Okay, I'll put Adrax in the middle. Adrax is the red one. And it's back to you.
Alrighty.
But yeah, I have a Tau army that's like in boxes.
Your only long range AT is that one last cannon shot there, I'm guessing.
Yeah, there's like there's a hunter killer on the Redeemer. Yeah, but that's like it. And like, I don't know. If you give me a 3-up save, I'll like dump a million impulsor shots into it and see what happens. I also have a pretty big demons army. That's my favorite army in 10th edition, I think. I've enjoyed demons quite a bit. I have a space marine army as well. I think that's it. Oh, and Thousand Suns. I have a huge Thousand Suns army too. Duh. Just literally talking about them. Anyone stuttering? Interesting. Wonder if there's there could be like a connection thing. Let me see if I've dropped frames.
Yeah. All right. You're up.
Cool. I just have the last impulsor who will go over here. And I think, again, we don't want to get, like, laser cannoned down this line. So we'll just be slightly farther back from that. Bloop. Okay. Ta-da. Yeah, it should be behind that line, was the idea with that guy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just seeing like getting onto.
Oh sure, like how far I could go. Yeah, they have assault transport, so like I could advance and shoot this way. If you like run forward, then no, I mean, be my guest. Come at me, bro. Let's go. What about demons? Am I enjoying? So I like
Vindy charge.
It's not. At least it's not the Liberator Assault Group Vindicator. That's like strength 8. the mighty armored tracks +2 strength armored tracks. Let's go. I'm like sort of like a big
guy with the chainsword at the top.
A big Timmy at heart.
So I can smack him.
Hell yeah! Let's. We need like a power fist guy. In Carmine Blade, tank commander, just swings right off the top. Swift
build,
OSG, thank you
like,
for the
a
sub.
armed
Appreciate
attachment,
that.
like in Blood Angels theme as well.
But I like the big monsters. I like playing
Uh,
big monsters that take a
they're
lot
all
of like
red.
game actions and have a lot of maneuverability. Demons are really good at that. Demons are super fast. Their big monsters are like actually hit hard. The problem with Tyranids is that they're now fast with Subterranean Assault, but their monsters hit like a fucking paper bag. And so you're like, hey, I can deliver my good dude anywhere I want, but also like it doesn't matter because he'll just bounce and do nothing.
To the right there. Like, get
Yeah, this Lancer's wild.
on the line, I could get my bar up above in front of this piece of terrain.
Yeah, sounds right. Move down. Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay,
And
I'm done. So it's all you.
all right, just the Vindy.
Oh, Vindy. Vindicator. I hardly knew her. Reverend Wilkes Cherry Coke. Thank you for the follow as well.
LOS of this.
Thinks the Lancer's a Vindicator. Well, I mean, maybe. But Vindicator wouldn't make that movement though, because the Vindicator's too slow. So the Lancer's the only thing that can get the top one shot.
And there's a little gap there.
I can shoot this Lancer on turn 1 if he gives it to me.
Do
I do it?
He's Mr. Vindicator.
Unironically, probably.
All right, I am fully deployed. You are fully deployed.
Let's do it.
This
Sick. Roll to go first.
my tacticals.
Yep. Nice. I got a 1.
I got a 1.
Nice. All right. Fair enough. I got a
2.
3. Hey, that's
I
you.
got a 4. All right.
Cool.
Good luck.
Good luck and stuff. Let's blue player going. Click the start button. I'll give you a little handshake. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Sweet. All right. Get her done. Draw some cards. Let's draw some cards and roll some dice.
Display of might marked for death. Well, gotta redraw that. And, shuffle. Oh. Well, behind enemy lines. Redraw again. Okay. Cleanse and marked for death. Okay. If you go ahead and select your alpha units.
Yeah, I mean, does it make a huge difference? I guess it's like these 3 in the back. I guess the infiltrators and like, I don't know, this impulsor and the redeemer.
Pulsar and the redeemer.
Yeah, we'll just do these 3 like right in the back here. 1, 2, 3.
Alrighty.
Do you want to do my impulsor? The one that we just spent all this time determining you could shoot at?
Suicide Charge Lieutenant, Lieutenant.
Yeah, is it Invader ATV? Man, that'd be annoying.
I might as well, I might as well pop it on that impulsor. It doesn't have a invul, so yeah, that's good.
And you want to oath it, I assume?
Yeah, that's gonna be my oath as well.
Fair enough. Okay, cool. Don't worry, impulsor, you'll be fine.
Right, movement.
Have I tried the new chaos stuff yet? Which new chaos stuff?
Lieutenant with Combi is just gonna
like new chaos stuff, just meaning like generally the new chaos Space Marine factions. Yeah, I played a ton.
Scouts.
I have a video in the works with Death Guard. We're doing a getting started with Death Guard, and then I have a ton on the I played a bunch with Thousand Suns and stuff. So yeah, and I played like dozens of games with the Emperor's Children. Emperor's Children are really cool. I sort of only stopped playing them just because like there's other stuff that was released that I wanted to get like reps with, but they're one of the factions that I've enjoyed playing the most. I think in 10th. I think they're really, really fun. I really like the just like super fast like aggro game plan. It's really cool.
This little bar, so we can shoot there. Mephiston is going to advance. Okay, 8 inches.
So listen, I would love to get to this objective, but maybe not today.
Maybe later. Later. When there's something worth it on there. And the impulsor is going to
This is 2,000 points. Exclamation
Okay,
point
sorry,
lists
just
in
wanted to
chat
get
if
my
you want to get access to lists. But 2,000 points
Impulser
is
going
the
to
standard points value for 40k.
2
That's
inches
called
per
the Strike
view.
Force game mode.
Right.
It's basically
Then,
it's like the middle game mode, but it's the one that the game's like sort of balanced around and designed around. So that's the standard for competitive play.
there.
My opponent and I are both like
So
sort of doing
7.
competitive practice.
Oh,
1,000 points.
okay.
It has
5
its own
inches.
mission set, and it's
Or-
it's like you'll have literally half the armor size, right? So it's actually very low model count. It doesn't really fill out a
Rotate.
board quite as much as this does. Not everything's on the table. My opponent and I both have
And 2 more.
transports. I have a bunch of transports, and my opponent has a couple units in reserve. Plus, his impulsor has a blade guard veteran unit inside.
Eastern guard going to pop up into here. These ones are going to pop up here. Just change this to that. These guys are going to advance inches. And you don't have anything in deep strike, right? You only have reserves.
Yeah, I don't have any deep strikers in the army. Yeah, just the strategic reserves.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. You are probably good until round 3. And then who knows? But I think I run out of real estate on Hammer and Anvil with my big vehicle list. I just end up body getting to a traffic jam. Big old traffic jam.
Okay. Vindy. Not real targets for him. So
Baishtar, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate that. Swift OSG just signed up for the JT, depending on which of the 2 IRL armies to bring. Kind of sucks that Imperial Knights are so prolific now. Yeah, it is what it is. But you know what? Honestly, like, to some extent, people will appreciate getting reps against them, especially if they are,
might as well.
especially if they are like trying to prep for
run.
competitive play.
It's 15 inches.
There's no Death Guard. it's fair. It was crazy. Like I was like, man, what's beating Imperial Knights right now? It's like just fucking Death Guard does. Like, okay, cool. I'm glad the metagames look so interesting and unique. It's so silly.
Left.
Oh, Jotunheart with the
God,
raid. Damn, we're popping off today.
train.
What's up, everybody? How's it going?
5.
Welcome in, everyone. We're just getting started in the game, so you guys came in at a good time. I'm rocking a Firestorm Assault Force versus Angelic Inheritors,
right,
so the character detachment for Blood Angels.
Shooting.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cleansing.
Love it.
Lancer is going to fire your impulsor.
How dare you?
All right. 2 shots hitting on 3s rerolling.
Nice.
Both hit. Strength a lot.
Yep.
3's a wound. Get to reroll one of them.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Didn't help. 184.
I'm just save on a 6.
Down to
Do I roll a 6? Nope. Goes through. How much damage?
D6 plus 3. 2, but I'm going to reroll that.
Yep. Hey, big 9.
Damage.
I'm down to 2. You get me with the little guns?
See if I can get you. Yeah, let's see the little guns.
Don't do it with the little guns.
The most likely one, our little Icarus rocket pod. 2 attacks. On 3s are rolling. Both hit. Strength 8, T9, so 5s. Oh, 2.
Hot damn.
2 AP.
Save on 3s here because I'm in cover.
Yeah.
I don't
damage.
think. Do I CP that? What? So you have the. It's just frags
just have-
coming at me now. Oh, we're out of range.
No,
frags.
frags are out of range, so
Oh, so it'd be
just be
stubber.
the heavy stuber.
So we're the command point to save a 2 damage impulsor. It lets me move my guys. Hey, Bug Zombie, thanks for the gifted sub. Appreciate that. Congratulations to Just Brian P. It lets me get my guys to this objective. They don't have the objective yet, so it doesn't really matter. I will. I'll just eat it, I guess. I think the command point's valuable, so my guys will bail out. I don't think the explosion matters, but maybe it does on the infiltrator. No. I will just go out over here. Oh. I don't think anybody else has line of sight in here that matters, right? So I'll just kind of like vibe. Do I take any mortals? Nope. Goodbye, impulsor. You get 2 points.
Yippee! Let's go. And
Woo!
is there any more shooting that I'd be?
Roll 1 to
able
explode.
do? Probably
When
not.
you were doing some TTS just now, she had to run. Oh, that's too bad. Used the tutorial a while back. Oh, I'm glad that's helping you out. That I always like to hear that.
Fights. So I'm just gonna get my points. So I'll get the 5 for cleanse and the 2 for mark for death.
Sure will.
Card and pass it to you.
Okie dokie. I suppose I will draw my cards. I don't have anything to do at the top. Or at the end of your turn. Establish locus, assassinate. Great, what a draw.
Oh hey.
Hey. I guess I could try to kill that guy. He's fucking stealth.
That's what that's what always happens whenever I bring this guy.
Yeah.
It's always turn 1 assassinate.
Turn 1, just draw assassinate. Yeah, that's, I mean, better lucky than good. That's what I always say. What do we oath? I think the oath is the Gladiator Lancer. Here you go, buddy. That's for you. Someone put a Lancer here, so I'm gonna shoot at him with a gun. Let's see what else we're gonna do. I think that I will make some moves first. So, question of the day. I'll just like run this little friendo up and see what we want to get done. And we could do a locus with him maybe. I'm going to mark the invader's position and just make sure I can get to the center. If TTS would actually mark it. Come on. Why are we not doing it? Come on, buddy. Oh, it's just not working. Okay, cool. There's like a save position button. I've never used it, so I actually don't know how it works. If I move this guy, do I just click this button? Nope, doesn't do anything. Okay, cool. Well, all right, fair enough. Guess we're just going to do this the old-fashioned way, where we copy and paste our guys and then move them really awkwardly. So if I go 6 inches, I could go like this. And then if I go another 5 inches, I can go like this. So I could be here. If I wanted line of sight to anything, I could get a line there if I cared so much. Which I guess I do. Yeah, so I'll put the invader in that position. You want to move this guy? I'm just going to do this.
I mean, are you able to shoot from there onto him?
Not on him. No, just onto the Lancer. Yeah, because I can't get across this turn feature.
I mean, I don't know if there's really... I don't know if there's really any point on moving him. Yeah, no, I'm not going to move him.
Yeah, it seems like either way you go, just like brings you closer to a different gun. So, yeah, I don't know. Okay. Let's see. I think that we wonder if I should have gone with a Vindicator, actually. No, I'm thinking about it, but that's okay. I guess we could, like... Yeah, this I can see down here, yeah. Do you want to shuffle him so I can't see that? I can't shoot that line? Because you could be like, if he scooches back, right? I think he's probably much more safe.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's just how I moved him.
Sure. I don't know if I have like the beef to actually get rid of him though, so I don't know if it really matters. Not this turn anyway.
Saves the pain.
Yeah, like I'm Meltas, right? And like I can do some weird stuff with Vulcan, but it would be basically that I could shoot him with the Devastator unit and maybe this guy. And is that worth the effort? And I don't know if I have the beef to kill this guy because I don't think I can get good angles on him. Maybe if we get a big advance with the Redeemer. So, well, let's advance the Redeemer. That's probably worth the effort. So let's see how we do. I'll advance the Redeemer 2. So if I go to... I can mark his position. Hopefully that works. Yes, it does. Good. So if I go do a rotate and then go 12, the closest I can be to that line would be here. I think that sees this guy. Is that,
yeah, you got.
Good? Okay.
Yeah, you got that line.
Okay, so I'll probably choke up on that a little bit, just like this. And that does mean I have like some interesting opportunities. If I think I will push the Razorback because I have absolutely no chill. Make sure I do this going around the wall here because that projects a little bit. So here's 6, and then here's 6 straight forward. I will drop the Melties over here. And put this little friend in the back. He's not that interesting. And all we need is to be 18. We don't need to do anything fancy. So you do have a 6-inch deep strikey, boys. I'll advance these guys and see what they want to do today. The answer is go 6 inches. Okay, well that's a kind of a big roll. Do I have to trigger his ability at all here? Not really. So if I were to try to shoot him, the line of sight on him is like this. Could I get that with the unit if I move 12? With 4 of them, I could. Am I in range, though? Oh, his thing is weird. Yeah, there we go. Let's fix it. If I go 12 up like this, one dude would be not in line of sight of you, it looks like. And the line to trigger your reactive would be here. Yeah, so one guy's like shit out of luck. So if we move the first 4... It's kind of wild, actually. That advance roll is a big deal. Although it gives you this objective, unfortunately. So you can like storm it or whatever. And then if this guy goes over here, yeah, there's no way you can shoot anything. So that's probably what we'll do. We'll do something like this. Just be outside of the 9. So we'll get 4 guys over there if we want it. Might as well trigger your flip over, I guess. Oh, this guy's out of range, actually, if we're like that. So we'll have to choke up like that.
Your line might be a little on those. On the outer part.
Yeah, so it'll be from here over, right? My guns should get it. What do you think? Up to you.
Oh, and how many can see him?
Mm-hmm.
Or, oh, I mean, if we draw from this corner, there, avoid the edge of that terrain to be like right between this red and blue line. Like on the left side of the blue line, if they touch the left side of the blue line, they can see him.
So it'd be like
So
3, I guess.
yeah, like these 3
Okay.
looks like.
Am I gonna kill him with 3 dudes? I don't think so. It's like 10. Handy like 7. And you take like 2. Yeah. Maybe 3 damage. I think I'll still make the move, and then we'll see how we feel about it later. I do wonder if I'm being too overly aggressive here, but we'll find out in a moment, I suppose. This little guy will move, I guess, if I demarcate where he's at. It just doesn't save invaders spots. Apparently it's just an anti-invader zone over here. Just hate invader ATVs. So if I rotate and go here, can I see the Vindicator? No. So I would have to advance. And then I couldn't charge, which would make me sad. I will
3 on the advance there.
Yeah. I will advance because I think you're just going to intervene with Mephiston anyway, so it doesn't really matter. 2. I don't know if that gets me close enough. I think it does. Does that look okay?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Sweet. So that'll just be that guy over there. And get rid of this one that doesn't have scripting. Here you go. I don't know if I have like sort of the beef over here. I guess this impulsor we can just go into the terrain probably. It's 12 from that guy. It's there. Is that too close? Probably not. I'd love to shoot him with a bunch of guns. So we'll advance this impulsor. 4. Go here. Get a 12 on you. Should be here. Something like that. I don't think this impulsor is going to get line of sight to anybody, so we'll roll in advance on that too. 4 inches. And I think what we'll do is just could like drop inceptors in here. There's not a ton I can do about that, so I think we're just gonna sort of vibe. Just make it so that the inceptors can't drop back here, and then these guys will basically do the same thing and tow onto the objective. I think that's my movement. I will go ahead and shoot. Oh, actually, do I want to move Vulcan? I could re-embark. Yeah, I do want to move Vulcan. I'm just going to get a little feisty. He'll advance. Whee. Oh, he'll choose the middle objective, by the way. I didn't say, but... oh, I guess that would trigger your 9-inch if I go there, so I'll go outside of that. Oh, actually, I'm probably okay. Just wanted to be over here. Outside 9. Can be a little bit farther over, but something is in my way. I think my Razorback has a fucked hitbox. Cool. And then what can I see? I don't think maybe I can see this guy because I have a long pointy stick. Definitely can't. I can see the scouts if I want to, or whatever. All right. Let's shoot. I will do the easy stuff first. This Redeemer is going to shoot this Lancer a bunch of times. and we're gonna see how we feel after that.
All right.
Here is my assaulty gun. Burp. Reroll for oath. Didn't really matter that much. Force the wound. Reroll for twin linked. 2 saves, 1 devastating.
Okay, 2 saves, 3 ups.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Makes
1 damage
fails
each.
1.
Take that. My powerful storm
at the end.
bolter. Are you ready for this? Let's go.
Yep.
The most powerful storm bolter in the West.
Ironically, they
nothing.
sometimes pop wounds.
Not this one. I'll shoot my hunter killer here too, by the way. Might as well, because I don't know if it's that relevant.
You gotta say
otherwise.
the whole line.
Yeah.
Bad luck not to say the whole line.
What's the whole line?
You gotta say hunter killer missile. You can't say just hunter killer.
Oh no, it's a hunter killer hittle because it's gonna hit you. Here is my flamestorm cannons. Whoosh, we get 14. Very nice. Good job, team. These wound on 4s. That wasn't very good. 4 AP2 ignore cover.
4 AP2, 5 ups.
Oh,
Ooh,
oh, that was okay. 2 damage each.
okay. 8 damage.
Yep. And then Melta. Bloop. Reroll. Okay. 1 wound on a 4. 1 more AP4.
Can't save.
You're in cover.
Actually,
You're in cover.
Is there? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, 6 up.
Yeah, I
Does
super
he wanna
can't see
live?
your whole thing. Yep.
He wants to live.
The hunter killer. Ooh, nailed it. Nailed it. AP3.
AP3. 4 up then. Let's cover. Nope.
Okay. Bloop. Got him.
Does he explode? He explodes.
Uh-oh. It probably hits me.
That's worse for me than
it super does hit me, but it's I definitely
Okay.
will take it. Does it hit
All
this
right.
guy?
First, my intercessors, because yeah.
Sure, I guess so. Well,
It's
it's a lucky turn 1.
let's see, sanguinary guard. Please not be a 3. That's a 3. Kills a Sangard.
Jesus. Okay. The highest value
Uh,
lancer of all time.
Be a combi lieutenant. Takes 2, but
He's feel no pain. Yeah.
Yeah, 5 up, feel no pains. 1.
Do you have like a save against mortals you can do? Or is that I'm thinking of Liberators. Liberator do that?
Well, yeah, it's a I think on Liberators 5 up, but
Yeah.
feel no pain for 1 CP.
Gotcha.
But
yeah.
It's for 1 unit.
Yep.
All right, then let's see your guys over there. 2.
Okay. I'm just gonna pull the guy who can't see anything.
And yeah.
All right. Good job, Land Raider Redeemer. That was quite a lot you did right there. Next up is gonna be the Impulsor into these guys. It is 8 Sky Talon shots. So these are it's all basically the same except these ones have sustained 1. So we'll drop 1 after the sustains. These went on 4s. Excuse me, they went on 3s because we're within 12. So that is 5 AP 0, but you're in cover.
Are these on the scouts?
Yeah, on the scouts.
Okay, 5 AP 0, 3 ups. Unless they were AP 1 before, now they're all AP 0, so 3 ups.
Yeah, they're just
Wow, fails 3 still.
it being
Okay.
Iron Hail doesn't help, I guess. All right, and then all my little baby guns. It should be 14 of them. Look, we already have 14 dice. We're nailing it. These all miss. I have no keywords. These wound on 3s. That is another 7, please.
All right, 7 more 3 ups.
Got
2 more,
one
so
more. Nice.
And there.
Okay. Vulcan will flamber you while he's there. I think that's D6 plus 3, so I think it's only 4. It is indeed only 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One's on 3s. 2 AP 1 ignore cover, I think is the number. That is indeed AP 1 ignore cover.
4 up.
Should be 5s here, I think.
So 5 ups.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kills what do you got?
Kills 1's a 2.
Yeah, just
Kills that guy.
Doesn't matter. I'll point his buff into the Vindicator. And then I'm going to shoot the Razorback. I'll shoot the Hunter Killer off the Razorback and the las cannon here. I'll just shoot my Stormbolter at the scouts.
All right.
Here is the Hunter Killer at the Vindicator. Hits.
Oh,
what's up?
wait, which one's firing at the Vindicator?
The Razorback right now.
Razorback. Okay, it's not the Toasters. All right. Yeah, let me know when these guys are coming out.
And then I wound on a 3. 1 AP3 onto the Vindy.
Down to AP. Is it ignore cover?
Nope, just a missile.
Okay. AP2, so a 4 up.
Nailed it.
Makes it.
Big laser. Beep. Twin linked. 1 more AP3.
More AP3, 4 up.
Oh, he's killing
Makes
it. He's so strong. And then my Stormbolter into the scouts. Should be 1 more dice. Nailed it. That's not right. These went on 3s. Just 1 on the scouts. AP0.
All right, 3 up.
Mm-hmm.
Unless ignore cover.
No.
Cool.
All right. Let's do. We'll do the Infernus guys. The 3 Infernus guys we said could shoot at the Brodog McGee over here, the Combi Lieutenant.
Yep.
Whoosh. Ew. Okay. 3 AP1. Ignore cover. Take that. Yeah, that sounds about right.
4 ups.
I've got to get my comeuppance somewhere in here. 1 damage each.
All right.
He's gonna live. He's too strong.
Wow.
He lives on 1.
Lives on 1.
He lives on 1. Should have put my Devastator Sergeant range. That would have been smart. I'm not good at this game though. Yeah, that's all my guns. I should have maybe held this guy's shot. That's okay. We're gonna trigger fire support onto the Vindicator, by the way. Here is my Invader ATV. It will shoot its bolter into these guys and the Melta here.
Right.
Bolter into the scouts. He hits because he's awesome. It's twin linked, so just 1 AP1.
1 AP1.
You're in cover, so it'll be 4s, I guess. No. Damage. Let's go. Melties into the Vindicator. 1 hit. Wins on a 5. 1 AP4. You are in cover.
Down to AP3.
Yep.
Cover, so 5 up.
Fails
it.
I don't think we're in melty range. Oh, we are. Neat.
What's an 18-inch? Ah.
Yeah, it's a multi-multi. Hiya. 4 damage.
All right. Down to 7.
Is that where the command reroll? No, I don't think so. Cool. And then what else do we have? So shot. It's basically just the Devastators. So they will shoot the Vindicator. I'll shoot my Sergeant at the scouts, I guess, because he has a combi weapon.
Right.
And here we go. What do you want to do?
I'll pop AOC.
Cool. So this will be 8 shots from the Melties. These are on 4s because I am a lowly firstborn Space Marine and bad at shooting. So these will miss. I'm going to use my Armorium Cherub on one of them. And then these wound on 5s. But we reroll for actually a multitude of reasons. So that's 3 AP4 down to 3.
Down to 2 with AOC.
Yep.
So 4 ups. All right.
Indeed.
50-50 on each one.
Ruh-roh.
All right. How much damage would that be if you were to...
It's D6 each.
Are they D6?
Yeah.
So
I'm not in
D6
Melta range.
And not in Melta? Okay. But on average, you kill them.
It's true. And I could CP here. I do have command points.
That is true. I would like to keep him alive, so...
It feels like a thing. Yep.
Yeah, feels like a reroll.
Feels like a reroll.
Point flip.
Drum roll, please. He nailed
Let's
it.
go.
Sick. All right.
Nice.
Here's my damage roll for the one that goes through. 5. I'll take it.
So 5 damage.
Yep. This is down to 2. Devastator Sergeant into the dude guys. Let me just make sure I didn't give him a combi weapon. I did. And I believe I'm within 12. I am. Bleep bloop. 1 miss. Blop. 1 devastating. Should just kill the wounded guy.
Oh. What?
Nice. All right. So we have fired. What we could do is, if we wanted to, we could ditch Locus and shoot with this guy. Assuming I have line of sight, which I think I do. Yeah. Which is probably worth it, honestly. If I'm being honest, I think it's worth. Yeah, from the back bumper onto the Vindicator like that. Is that good?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. I think it's worth. I think we just won't score any points because, like, who needs it? So let's shoot this Vindicator with this Invader ATV. I will. Is the one bolt rifle shot into the scout going to do anything? No, I'll just shoot the bolt rifle into him too, because, like, fuck it, we ball. Here's the Melta. Hits, because we're awesome. Wins on 5s. Reroll for Vulcan. Thanks, Vulcan. Just one on AP4.
On AP4 down.
This will be a 5 up here, I think.
Over. 5 up. Nope.
Raggy.
Right.
2.
Does he
It gets him exactly? Okay. The second explosion would be assault in the wound there. Bolter shot goes wide. That's going to be my turn. These guys can't charge. He advanced to get there, so he can't charge. They advanced. Everybody advanced. So I can't charge. At the end of my fight phase, I'm going to pay a CP to embark Vulcan into the Razorback. And then I'm going to discard Establish Locus for a command point. I'll hold Assassination and pass to you and become the challenger. Because I didn't score any points.
All right. Secondaries. Cover assets. Sabotage.
They show no fear but the beauty and deadliness of an explosion, indeed. Facts.
All right.
Absolute facts.
Primary as well. What mission's just taken hold. 40k. So just,
need to have a model selected to save position. Yeah, I had
Scout,
one saved.
but
it seems like the invaders maybe have a weird
good.
Because they have like a weird collider.
Combi
It seems like they
weapon.
might have a weird interaction
He's
with
good.
the pin
and
tool.
That
I don't know.
So I'll get 10 because your OC is
The challenger card. Give me a fighting chance to
objective.
recover from that awful turn.
Cool.
Indeed. Yeah, that was like extremely aggressive. But I don't know. We had the opportunity. The explosion killing a sanguinary guard was like pretty wild. That was definitely more than I could have hoped for. I'm a little bit interested in how I'm going to deal with Mephiston. That guy seems like kind of a piece of shit. Left click a model, then use the save position button. Will it save position outside of the thing? So if I left click and use save, it says the save position. And then if I restore,
sabotage.
It says, oh, I have to also have him selected. Oh, okay. So if I grab this invader, and I left click and hit save, and then move it. If I box drag, will it do it? Oh, okay. No, it works. I might have just done it wrong. I think I just did it wrong, chat. I think that was the issue.
And right now you just have a ton of impulsors with flamers in them right now.
I've got a ton of impulsors everywhere.
Which one's carrying the blade guard vets?
The red one. It's the guy in the middle over here.
Okay, cool.
Requires more supply depots. We require additional pylons, chats.
Yeah, these guys are still there. I think they're just gonna make a tactical decision to head back over here. I probably want to keep them off of the objective though, just for obvious reasons.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think just in order to my opponent, if I get hammered right now, because he can hop in the Inceptors. Like there's 3 combat units that are about to engage. I think we have to bring in our second impulsor just to have another combat unit right now.
Going to
Sort of hilariously, it's helpful that I'm not a very good combat army because I am not going to get impacted by a Sanguinor very much, which is a little bit silly. Because I just like don't really want to fight into him with Adrax's unit. So we have to like sort of hold out until he hops in and then Adrax can fight. Because he does kill probably 2-ish Blade Guard veterans on the way in, and that feels bad. And I don't know if Adrax kills him on the crackback because of Armor of Contempt, if he holds up Armor of Contempt. As long as Dante's here, we should be fine. Yeah, he's hiding in the back right now. But it's okay. He'll just complain at us until he dies of old age or something. Where you going? Come back.
I'm just thinking.
Come back.
Just thinking here.
That's my spot.
Let's see. Is there...
Dante's waiting to retire to a farm upstate. Mama, where do Space Marines go when they die? The great chapter barracks in the sky. I did advance the ATV's trap. Oh, I didn't advance the one in the middle. That's true. I maybe should have charged, but it's fine. Let's assume I failed. Because he was going to do Established Locus. The other ATV did absolutely advance because he couldn't see the Vindicator unless I rolled the advance, like the 2-inch or whatever. If I rolled a 1, I would have failed, I think. Not gotten in there. We didn't contest the top objective, though, which is like a little bit interesting because I was supposed to run an invader over there, but I think this was a better call. Turns out killing a Vindicator is a pretty good turn 1. I don't know.
Okay. These guys are just gonna scooch inside here a little bit more.
Yep. Do you want to move this Combi Lieutenant? Maybe.
No, he's good. Just stand on the edge of the objective there.
Oh. Okay. I see how it is.
Alright, it's gonna come out 6 inches. Oh. Funny wall. Okay, 6. 7, 8, 9. So it's 10, and then turn 11, 12. Throw himself into the middle there. And
interesting. I think my opponent has to push here. I think I just like slowly grind him down if he plays very passively. I think the BGV have to engage. But we'll see. I can't take an objective from them. Like it's like actually functionally impossible. Or at least I can't take them off an objective.
I don't like these ovals because they just don't account for any of the outsticking.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I never use those. That's definitely not great.
Yeah. Okay. All right, cool. Get them jump pack.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick while you're moving. I don't have any reactions unless this combat lieutenant moves, and then I'll shoot the fuck out of him. I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah. Alrighty.
All right. I'm back. How we looking?
Yeah, I adjusted these guys a little bit just so
okay.
Get their full 6 OC on that objective there.
Sure.
Yeah. I advanced Dante. I got a 1, so
he's sick. There. He's vibing. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's it for movement.
Okay.
Oh shit. We're.
Oh yeah, oath on dudes in the middle.
I might as well. I don't know who I was gonna oath, but I guess I'll just put it on them.
Yeah, that's fine.
Doesn't matter. Yeah. All right. Shooting.
Mm-hmm.
So these guys are going to do recover assets.
Love it.
End of your turn. Yeah, so then the scout here is doing recover assets as well.
Cool.
And sabotage will be done by these guys. Yeah.
This is extremely passive. that was not a decision that I was expecting
Shooting.
to be.
Impulsor is just going to fire everything into your devastators over there.
Yep, sounds good. He's got
So
shield dome. Okay.
yeah, just frag. Oh. It has frag storms and iron hail. So just 2d6 for the frags.
Mhm.
Okay.
You do get blast. Yeah, so you have the bonus.
2 more. So
Yep.
5 total. 3s rerolling. Okay.
Topal, thank you for the follow.
4
Appreciate
on
you.
4, so 4s, 1 AP 0.
Just one. 3 up. He's good. Would be on the sergeant for posterity.
And then
Welcome in.
attacks
Hope,
from the iron
hope you're
left
having a good weekend.
Fire.
Got a big chat today.
Rolling.
A lot of people chilling.
All right. Then 4s. 3 at AP 0 again.
3 AP 0. I'm good. We nailed it.
Nice. All right.
We learned by watching the scouts roll 1s and 2s. We learned not to do that. We figured out the numbers on the dice that we didn't need.
I guess Lieutenant with combi weapons just gonna shoot his weird gun into them.
Yep, that tracks.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Yep. So 2 attacks into him.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s, I believe. Rerolling.
Yeah. Nice.
Yep.
And 6.
2 hits. 4s on
4s for
again.
devs. Yeah, just anti-infantry, right? So I'll just take a dev.
Just
on the sergeant.
Fiston is going to fire his.
Top, I love the videos. Hey, thank you.
Is it worth doing?
Thanks for the
focus
kind
fire?
words, dude. Glad you enjoy them.
Has 4 feel no
That always
pain
makes me
reasons,
feel good.
Why not? I guess we'll do the focus switch fire, but not the supercharged into the
Oh, we don't have a giveaway active right
strength
now.
5. Your
Unfortunately.
8
Sometimes you do if we have sponsors who are doing
T5.
stuff.
Actually, he'll put his focus switch fire into your ATV and the non-overcharged plasma pistol into the devastators.
Okay.
So he'll get to. We're first going to do the plasma pistol.
Thanks, Oath.
I believe he hits on it too.
Yeah. Should be losing on 3s here.
Strength 7. On 2s?
No, on 3s.
3s. Because, 3s. Not a 1. Okay.
Wow.
All right. Mephiston, focus, switch fire into your ATV. 3 attacks. Each one of these could be sustained hits 3 if it's a 6, so please.
Triple 6s?
On. Nothing.
Okay. It does hit, though.
Yeah, they all hit.
4s from what, I guess?
5, T5.
Yeah.
4s rerolling 1s.
Nice. 3.
All 3 at AP 2.
I'm in cover, so I'll be zooming on 4s. 2 go through.
Okay, D3 each.
Hey,
6 damage.
I'm down to 2.
Okay.
Ouchie.
Okay, Mephiston.
Ouchie, mama.
Alright, hazardous. Does Mephiston want to blow up? No. Okay, good.
Scared. Didn't give a shit.
Alright, don't believe I have any other shooting. Yeah.
A great storm of darkness will descend upon all. A tide of destruction will
Mephiston
sweep
is
from the
going to multi-charge
citadels
your
of the
devastators
great
and
ones
invader
and
ATV.
purge the naive usurpers who
Yep.
serve the lost emperor. The despair of the unbelievers will
Which
bring
needs, like,
forth the immortal
okay,
minions of the
6,
dark
yeah.
masters.
So 6.
Great will be the slaughter.
That'll do.
Most pleasing will be the malaise
That'll
of
do
death.
big, that-
Great will be the
Triumphant
slaughter.
will be the forces of chaos.
The impulse
That
charge
dude's
your other
using the
ATV.
fucking voice of text. He is. Thanks, dudes.
Any reactions?
From the impulsor? No, that's
Yeah.
fine. Come at me, impulsor.
No reactions?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. So he fails the charge.
No CP it? Command reroll to engage my invader
I'm
ATV.
not CPing. Well, that was fun.
Fair enough. We could just stare at each other across this objective marker, I guess. Both powerless to engage the other.
Lieutenant with combi will charge him.
Sure.
Actually, wait, no, you can overwatch him there.
Yes, that would be
so,
spooky.
never
for sure.
mind.
Yep.
He's just gonna chill there.
Yeah, that's probably
Alright.
fair. Who's first?
Time to fight.
I guess it's Mephiston.
It's done. Let's go. All right. Vitaris, he's going to swing it all. Actually, he'll put. I think he'll put 2 attacks into the Invader ATV and the other 4 into the Devastators.
Okay.
Right. So the 2 into the ATV, hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. 6 are lethals up. 2 lethals.
Sick.
Right.
AP3, right? Someone 6 is here.
Yep.
Both go 3, so he's just die. Oh.
D3 damage each. Yep.
Yeah, I got 2. Even if you roll 1s, I am not of this world anymore. All right, Devastators, you'll be fine. Nice.
Okay, I'll hit. Strength 9.
2's do it.
2s, rerolling 1s.
4.
4 at AP3.
On 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4. They'll go through. So the first one will just kill the sergeant because he's wounded. And then guess
So
we give me 3
I'll do 3 in an ordered roll.
Yeah. Kills.
So
All
3,
right.
2, 3.
So I got 1 dude. Just use the guy who's basing.
Punch Mephiston. Do it.
Oh yeah, here I come. Yeah. Hiya! 1 wound. Take that, Mephiston.
1 wound.
It's over. It's over for you. Okay, just kidding.
Checks it off.
A valiant
All right.
effort.
And these guys are doing sabotage, and that is. Oh, let me score my points.
Yeah, you get 3 for recover.
Yeah, 3 for cover, and then sabotage is ongoing.
What if the driver of the Avera's boat? Because if he wasn't, he is for sure after the multi-melt shoots. That's so true. Just burns every fucking hair follicle on that guy's head. Jesus. It's brother tinnitus all over again. All right, so I will need to choose whether or not to keep this assassination card, which we can almost certainly score, or we draw a new one. I feel like the assassination card being basically a gimme is probably fine. So I will hold it. And I don't have anything to do at the end of your turn because this guy can't re-embark, so we are just vibing. What was my other card, and what's my challenge? Challenger. Destroy 1 or more enemy models from 2 or more different units. Or I get a bad, weird grenade, and we have cleanse. Okay, cool. So, I'm going to score 10 victory points because I have 2 objectives right now. And I am, because this is just 6, right? These friendos. They have a banner, I assume, right? Oh, yeah, it's this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, they got banner.
Cool. And then I will choose my oath target. Your oath target's this guy. My oath target will be maybe this impulsor, maybe Mephiston. We do have to get rid of Mephiston. He's kind of an annoying guy. He's one of those annoying men, as they say. I think it might be Mephiston, as bad as that feels. Yep. Here you go, buddy. That's for you. And then we just like dump armor saves on him until he goes away, hopefully.
Well, he has a 4-up Fiona pain too, and he's 2-up. That's why he's such a pain.
I will. I'm gonna give him a 12, just so I can see where I have to be to shoot him. That's 13. That's not 12. Not how numbers work. I will, I believe. I'm gonna drop here in scepters. Fascinating. There's a scout guy here. It's a whole thing. I will certainly do stuff. And I have to fucking cleanse. God damn it. Nobody wants to cleanse an objective. I guess here's what I'll do. I'll roll a battle shock test for this guy. This one, Devastator. He's okay. He didn't even like those guys that got killed. They weren't friends. All right. So the Impulsor, I think, is going to just sort of hang out here. Unless we want to cleanse with it. Is that stupid? Maybe. Because we could go here. On the objective, like this. And do a cleanse if we don't need it to shoot. We can not see Mephiston. Where? I was here. Yeah, we have lots of movement, actually. So if I go like this, that's an 11-inch movement with a rotate. We can see Mephiston, and we're touching the objective, so we could cleanse if we need to. So I think we're going to do that. And we'll make sure that we're not within an inch of the walls. It does sort of hamper my disembarkation, but there's not much I can do about that. The Impulsor is full, right? So if the Combi Lieutenant moves, he's not going to get into it.
No, yeah, he's not getting into it.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't make that big of a difference anyway. I will let's see where my deep strike denial is. It's mostly good where we're at. I think do I disembark the Eradicators? You don't really have like much else that they want to attack, to be honest. So we kind of are maybe okay with that. If you want to like go all in on and attacking the Eradicators, and I think that's probably fine. So I think I will disembark them. What I'm gonna do is I'm basically gonna disembark them like over here somewhere. And then I'm going to move my Land Raider into a spot where it's going to be able to do things. We have the Multi-Meltus in the front. Here's the Apothecary in the back because he doesn't have any good guns. He's kind of sucks. We have to be a little bit farther out from there. Something closer like this. Okay. And then I'm going to move the Land Raider to here. Is there a good spot where I am not in everyone's way? I think this is as good as it gets. Would you like to move the Combi Lieutenant?
Yeah. I mean, I guess I could get him into cover. So let's see.
Well, he just goes 6, right?
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
I thought it was D6.
It's D6
Yeah.
if you like squad tactics, but yeah, his is just 6 inches.
So used to the squad tactics like strat.
Yeah. Is evade and survive? Yeah. Yeah, it's just a normal move, so whatever your current movement characteristic is.
Okay.
Hey, Trev2182, thank you for the follow. What does 2182 refer to there?
Just put some
That feels like a 2142 reference, but maybe 40 years later. Painting an Invader ATV right now. They're safely not attached. It's funny that the safest place for an Invader, the head of an Invader ATV driver to be
I'll just shuffle like
is
this.
off of their body. Okay.
Um,
Cool. The Eradicators are going to advance. 1 inch. Sick. We love to see it. That does just sort of hamper how much damage I'm going to be doing, but that's probably fine. So we'll go here. We'll go here. I'm going to get anybody else in. I'm going to get one more guy in. The rest, can we see anything else to shoot at? Not that we can get into range of, so the rest are just going to sort of vibe. Okay. Neat. This dude's going to fall back.
Wait, first,
Oh,
before
yeah,
you
do you
fall
do a
back,
thing?
you have to do a leadership test, otherwise you stand still.
Oh, shit. I forgot about that. Oh, that could be bad. Don't fail. Are you okay? So it'll go into the transport. Yeah, I should have done that first, and then before I planned half my turn. But we remain unpunished for our aggressive play, I guess. Invader is vibing. The Razzie back, I think, is going to come back this way. Actually, let's disembark Vulcan. Put him over here. Just delete these bushes so you can actually see where he is. Put Vulcan here, then 12 of this guy. And then the Razorback. Just sort of like meander around, be a little bit of a body block. Feels maybe okay. Sure. We will absorb real estate with our Razorback. This Impulsor is going to, I think, just keep making sure nobody can deep strike in this back corner. And then these infiltrators are doing a great job. I'm very proud of them. These guys, we need to keep all 4 on the objective. I will move them. Do you have any reactive moves over here now that the lieutenant's done?
No,
Okay.
no reactive moves.
Just in
Just have 6 OC on here. And that's about it.
case, yeah. Just in case that guy doesn't die, I'll put myself in range of him, but I'm pretty sure this stuff will be able to kill him. We'll find out. Let's go to shooting. I don't think I'm going to bring any reserves in because we don't need to currently. And we'll just shoot. So, easy stuff first. The Eradicators can literally only shoot Mephiston, so that's what they're going to do. It should be 2 multi-melta guys and 1 regular melta rifle guy within 12.
So they're all outside of melter range.
Yeah, nobody's in melta range. We're just doing d6 damage.
All right.
Okay, here are my multi-melters. Whoop. I get to reroll because I'm oathed, which is good because that was a really bad roll. That was not much better. I will flip 1 to a lethal hit, so it will be 2 AP4s, I think just on your 5-up.
2 AP4s. All right, 5 up.
Blam. 1 goes through.
Makes 1, fails 1.
The 6 damage. 3.
3 damage. 4 up, feel no pain.
0.
Makes them all.
Melt the rifle. Hits. Wounds. 1 more.
1 more on the 5 up.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Fails it.
How much damage? 2.
2.
Just 1.
1.
All right. Fair enough. I will shoot him with this Land Raider Redeemer.
Alrighty. Outside of 12.
No, he should be inside. He's touching the circle. This is a 12-inch circle, and he's towing on it. Here are the multi-melta. Reroll Froth. Nice. One's your wound on 2s here. Just 1 on your 5-up. Okay. The Flambers. Whoosh. 14. What is his toughness? 6? So it's 5? Shouldn't matter. Toughness 5. Okay, so I went on 2s here. Flop. Ooh. 14, AP2, ignore cover.
14 AP2s. All right, 4-ups. All right,
So 10 damage.
5 fails. All right, 10 damage. All right, 4-ups.
What do you got, Mephiston?
Come on, Mephiston.
What do you
On
got?
average, you
What do you got, buddy?
kind of live.
Takes 4.
He lives on 1.
It's on 1. Amazing. Stormbolter. Nice. I wound on 3s currently, so 3 at AP0.
3 AP0 2-ups.
1 damage. Did we get him with a Stormbolter?
He died.
Stormbolter!
Stormbolter.
Let's go! Too strong.
He dies to the Stormbolter.
That's amazing. All right. So that's gone forever. We do get our assassination. This Razorback's going to shoot. It'll put the Stormbolter into this combi lieutenant and the big gun into the impulsor. Stormbolter into the combi on 4s because you have stealth. One's on 3s because I'm playing plus 1 strength. Just 1 AP 0.
1 AP0. Okay, 3-up. That's good.
Love it. I'll trigger fire support on him, and then I will give myself my las cannon shot, which misses. Cool. I don't really actually need fire support. Now I'm thinking about it. Oh no, it's fine. Vulcan will shoot this guy. Oh, am I not within 12? I thought I put myself within 12. I did. I don't know why it measured weird. Oh, it was measuring from the top of the building, I bet. Here we go. Foosh. Foosh hand flamer. Get 9. Let's go. Wounds on 3s. Reroll for fire support. 9 AP1 ignore cover.
Jesus
I'm gonna
Christ.
flip this guy over.
He's
Oh my god.
mega dead here. And
he might
survived.
live. He might live.
he has to roll 5-ups on both of these.
Easy game. Easy game. Okay. Well, fair.
Fails both.
All right.
All right.
Over, and then
Just
we'll
flip him over.
roll him later, I guess.
Yep.
I'll point at the impulsor with my reroll thing for Vulcan, and I'll shoot it with this invader. And my little gun, I guess, will go in the scout. So here's the multi-melta onto the impulsor. 2 hits. Rerolling for Vulcan. Just 1 on your inbound.
5-up. Nope.
Goes through for 7 damage. Because we are in melty range. So I could... I've completed my challenger card. I could give up cleanse to try to kill that with Infernus Marines. Or we could just vibe. Either way, you're going to hold this, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I think we just get the cleanse. So shot, cleanse, cleanse. I guess I'll shoot this stubber at you from this guy, and then that's my whole turn, I think. Here's the Iron Hail thing. Blip, blop, bloop, bloop. No sustains. Wounds on 6s. Nothing. Here's my little baby guns. It's 2 Stormbolters and a long-range stubber. 1 AP0 into the impulsor. Oh, and I gotta roll my bolt rifle out on the scout.
Takes it.
1 damage. Take that. I forgot my bolt rifle here into the 1 scout. 2 AP1.
Not
Good
2
clip
if you want
him,
to
actually.
scout.
Yeah.
Does it ignore cover?
I don't think you get cover because it's from this guy. So it would,
okay, cool.
I think I can see you.
All right, 5-ups. Makes 1
he's,
fails 1.
he's a level
So,
1. Cool.
One.
All right. I'm gonna call that my turn. I'll pass. So I'll get the challenger for tree. I'll get cleanse for 5. I'll get assassination for 4. Beep boop. And that's done. Oops, this button. Pass it over. Does this guy come back? I'm not going to charge him because I would die.
yeah, let's see. Quick roll. Yeah, he's back. So
How many wounds he comes back with?
phase. He comes back with 3, I believe.
Cool. Welcome back, Combi Lieutenant. I hope you had a good time upside down. We would just need, I guess, draw your cards and stuff, and then we would need battle. Oh, and you get sabotage. Actually, so you get 3.
Oh, yeah, I get my sabotage for 3.
I
think.
think it was 3 here, right, for recover. There you go. It's in secondary, not challenger, just so it doesn't mess up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So discard that. Draw.
Oh.
What the?
Good little TTS? Yeah, that sucks. There you go. Weird.
All right.
Secure no man's land area denial.
Secure
Oh, that's
an
pretty
area
good.
denial. I already have secure, maybe.
Yeah, you have.
Actually,
well, it depends on how
got that
you're.
guy on there.
Um,
Well, here and
Battle shock.
here, if the
so I have this
battle
one
shock.
currently because I am 8.
I have
here.
6 OC on it. Wait, you have 8?
Yeah, they're 2 because of Vulcan. If Vulcan's in my army, they
Oh,
gain +1 OC.
Ah,
That's his other ability.
damn.
Yeah, this army's actually like really good at taking objectives randomly. I basically have 15 intercessors in it. That also
I
have
realized they
flamethrowers.
were each OC too.
Yeah, they're normally 1, but it's like the bonus OC from the special ability.
Okay. All right. So it's area denial and secure no man's land. Let me do my battle shocks. Oh. So first, scout.
Loves
He's good.
it. Impulsor. If
Impulsor.
he passes, you hold the objective.
Oh.
Oh no!
Nope. He fails, so he's battle shocked.
So you get 5
Battle shocked.
primary this turn.
Yeah, I'll just get 5 for this one. That's it. It's not good. Not very good. Area denial and secure no man's land. So I gotta kill that ATV.
Fortunately, there is an entire unit of Blade Guard veterans inside that thing, so that's I think you'll be able to take the unit of Blade Guard veterans inside your Impulsor. I think you will be able to take this objective somehow. We'll find a way.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I do like this spot right there. That looks like really comfy for some Blade Guard to just
yeah.
spread the love.
Mm-hmm. It does seem good.
Okay. Okay. Right. Gotta plan this out. Secure no man's land and area denial. So where do I want to murderize? What happened to that one devastator that was left?
He's in the Razorback now. He reembarked. He just ran away. Yeah.
Piston's dead. You know what? Your Land Raider Redeemer's gonna get it.
Fair enough.
Actually, it's what I don't like about this army is that Oath of Moment can be really useless for AI because you're already re-rolling ones, so it just.
Well, that's oh, that's true. But it gives you
And,
the
like,
rerolls on
Dante's
the 2s,
was.
right? Because they normally just reroll one. Well, I guess they have multiple ways to reroll ones to hit, right?
Yeah, very true.
Rerolling rerolls at this point.
Man, it's already battle round 3. It's okay. Scout Sergeant's just violently standing on that one objective with 1 HP.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I guess I got to go forward this round. It's now or never.
Yeah.
So, Oath is on the Land Raider.
I apologize for the typing, chat. I'm gonna respond to a message here. A business thing.
Into the Valley of Death. Just gonna go ahead and
see if I can just do this while I'm on in the background.
Overwatch over here, other than the squad.
So yeah, the Eradicators are kind of ball around Overwatch because they have lethals and an auto flip. So if you let them shoot, and then obviously like there's a Redeemer here, so don't let him shoot you.
Yeah. So as long as I don't.
So like honestly, most of my big units are good on Overwatch. I guess it's like the way to say it.
I mean, I'm gonna disembark my Blade Guard if you want to Overwatch him.
With the Infernus. Let me think about it, because I think you're just gonna pin me if I don't. I don't think that I battle shock in right now. I only battle shock in my shooting phase, so it doesn't really do that much. Like the other high upside Overwatch is that like. I guess it stops these guys from just like running up on me. And I don't think I do very much damage here. I may kill 1. Yeah, I'll hodl gang my Overwatch. I'm not gonna Overwatch here.
Okay. Measuring from this thing is a nightmare.
Bold Sir Devastator. Bold, 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 Sir Devastator.
Does this look good to you?
Yeah, that looks fine.
Okay, cool.
Come on in, boys. You should just
So I got
walk
5
right up,
inches.
right into the terrain. Come on, buddy. Stand
Oh yeah,
right
I
here.
should. Yeah,
Stand
yeah.
right
You know,
there.
I want that 1-inch charge.
yeah. Make sure your 95% charge becomes a 99% charge. Make sure you get that.
All right. All right. These guys are just gonna get anything
Okay.
within.
Goodbye.
Let's see. Well, you put it 1 inch away or something, right?
Yeah, so you shouldn't be able to engage it through the wall. But if you charge and get there, then you can touch me.
Yeah. Where's your 12-inch from the Redeemer?
12 inches from the Redeemer is here. I would worry about 18 from these guys too, because I will take
Oh.
this Overwatch if you give it to me.
18 from
The
One of them
Eradicators.
one of them.
Like the range is 18, so like you're worried about the dudes in the back for the most part. I don't think you're gonna get out of the multi-meltas.
I mean, if it's just 1 or 2 multi-meltas out of that range, I mean that's still an auto flip. So it's 18 there, right there.
Yeah, so this is 18 from the back guys. So in this case, I would only shoot 2 or like basically 6 shots at you if you're there. Line of sight make it tough. If you're all the way over, yeah, you're fine there. That would only be 3 guys shooting. I don't think that's worth the Overwatch. I don't think I'm that likely to do that much damage.
Okay. Then what would the charge be? Because I can fly over it. That'd have to be 8 inches though. Around there, or are you 1 inch from every wall?
I believe that the math works out that I can do that. Yeah, I don't think I have to be too close, unless you can get me like over here. I don't think so.
I just don't know how the like the terrain for this is with GW. If you're supposed to be able to be off the wall 1 inch and on the
Yeah, I mean it depends on the vehicle, right? In this case, because like
Yeah.
I think a Rhino would have a tough time like not giving you a spot inside, but it seems like the Impulsor is big enough that I don't know if your base can get in there.
Yeah. What would you say a charge from these guys is right now?
You'd have to be here, so yeah, it looks like a 7 probably. If you could get a guy, if you got a guy like up against it here, you might be able to finagle a 6. You could make it a 6.
Okay.
Let's say 6 if you're up against the wall. Yeah. I think that's
Awesome.
probably reasonable.
Right.
Yeah.
Just do this. Give you no option for that Overwatch.
Yeah, that's fair.
And
Yeah, it's like spooky because I think I hand you, if the whole unit shoots, I hand you like 3-ish saves probably, and then like I might kill 1 or 2 guys, which is definitely worth the attempt.
I don't like risking it with my.
Yeah.
They fit against a bunch of Lehman Russ battle tank cannons. Even with cover, they all failed their 2 ups.
Ew, brutal. Yeah, I mean you killed one of your own already, so that's not the best look, you know.
Lancer explosion. I misplayed that heavily. Yeah. All right. Guess these guys are just.
Yeah, don't forget I can ingress into your deployment zone now because it's round 3.
Yeah.
Which might be what happens if I get a good opportunity.
Okay. Still holding your Overwatch. These guys are like a line there.
Trev 2182. The thing, the number is from 2 different team jerseys. Cool. That's rad. Been watching on YouTube for a while. Finally get to TTS. Hell yeah, dude. Well, welcome in. Hope you having a good one. EV Tempo, by the way. Sorry, I'm just seeing these. So I just had to go through my turn.
Not
EV Tempo. If you are
it's more when you
interested,
get
exclamation point,
free
how
that
to
I get.
play gets you to my new player tutorial series. And
a little more doubting against the math hammer for
if
it.
will work. Does it work? Is the bot working? Bot,
Get plus
wake
one on
up.
your charge roll. So
Okay, I
here,
guess you just
there.
can't do it as a reply.
Makes a 10 into
There
a 9.
is a tutorial on getting
To a
started in
8,
Tabletop
or
Simulator
makes
over
it
there.
10 to a 9, so 9 to get within 1 inch. Well, 9 to get within 1 inch, but then an 8 with Dante's ability here at that corner. He can, but he can only get up to here. And is this visible to anyone that would be?
Not really. I'd get one melta shot
Okay.
on you. Yeah. it's not that
So this would
interesting.
be,
That would be like a
it's a
10-inch
long
charge, I guess, with the +1.
yeah.
11-inch movement to get to me. You're almost better off just doing it from the wall. Oh, that might not be. That might not be math.
How many can? I'm guessing all 3. Yeah, all 3 of those guys could.
Yeah.
It's just, I guess, with LOS here though, how would that look?
It would be tough. Yeah, I'd probably only get like 2 guys to see you.
And then that gets me a lot closer. So yeah, I'll do that if you want to Overwatch.
Honestly, I might, because you're not going to give me an opportunity here, because you're just going to charge through the wall. But it lets these guys move. No, I'll hold it. At least that way you have to respect the Overwatch.
Oh, for my charge?
Yeah.
Or...
like if I hold it, then at least you have to play around it. And you know, you can't.
Yeah.
Like if I Overwatch here, you just move these guys wherever they want, right? And then like they could get into the Eradicators if they wanted to. That's not what I really want. I'm not super into that.
I mean, if you wanted to hard counter any Blood Angels stuff, just run as many Land Raider Redeemers with shit in them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's kind of where we're at.
That's
honestly,
what happened with one of my first games I played. They just had Black Templar, actually, Firestorm Assault Squad, Black Templars, and a bunch of Land Raiders.
Yep.
All aggressors too in there with flamethrowers too. That was a long time ago. All right.
How's the flaming going? So far, so good. We had a phenomenal first battle round.
Eradicators can't see you, otherwise you'd have been dead last turn.
That's correct. I scored literally nothing on round 1, so I could challenger top 2 and killed a Vindicator and a Lancer. It was very good. The Lancer was like trading into me, but the Vindicator was kind of like a lucky break.
6 inches from this Impulsor, I guess. What's that look like? 12 from him?
Yeah, so the 6 from the Impulsor should be like here.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, so I think you basically have like this little box, which I don't think is good enough for 6 Inceptors.
Yeah. I mean, I guess they will just have to come down in a...
You could come down right here. Okay. Just come down right here.
Right into the Land Raider. I mean, this might just be a game of like reinforcements here.
Yeah.
Just
honestly, like my favorite kind of 40k game. Just like do it. All cool reinforcement plays cool.
The Sanguinor needs to come down.
He needs to come down by the end of the round. So if you could hold him and then rapid ingress him, if you wanted to. It is like it's dangerous. Like if you just hold him and I don't charge, right? Because then he would just die at the end of my turn. But you could rapid.
But if I bring him down, I can throw him back up for a CP.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's what I should.
And then you're like always.
I should have deployed him first round. That was.
Oh sure, and just bounce him and hold him for the whole game. Yeah, that tracks. Definitely.
Yeah, a lot of people start him on the ground depending on the matchup, unless like World Eaters, something like that. I mean, I guess you can just down back.
If I had a choice, which would I rather run? 12. Death Guard, like T12 spam, or Cult of Speed? Probably Death Guard. What would I rather run? The best faction in the game, or like a meme orc build? Probably the one that is really strong.
6 inches. Within 6 inches of
the meme challenge builds that are actually good tend to be a little bit more interesting.
The heroic.
What's the question? Sorry.
The card. For the heroic, is it 6 inches from friendly or enemy unit?
It's in order for a unit to be a heroic, you have to be within 6 inches of the unit that charged.
Okay.
So you have to be within 6 inches. If you were going to heroic me, you have to be within 6 inches of my unit
Yeah.
to heroically intervene.
Okay. He's behind this. Oh.
Speed freaks
line
get every time.
coming from there. Vulcan, impulsor.
I guess like the impulsor is
impulsor.
screening you, right? So you'd have to be a little farther away, I guess. Not that much.
Right.
Neat. Cool.
Okay. And scepters, I guess, just
30 Blight Lords, 2 great unclean ones. Whoa! Hippie Hunter with those subs.
unless there's something else they can do for my
You
second.
want to play Death Guard, Hippie Hunter? I'll play Death Guard. We'll play Death Guard.
Not too much.
It might not be this
Share
week,
denial.
actually. It depends on how my
I
events
mean,
go. Because I have ATC this
Not
coming
too much
weekend.
either. I guess.
So I have to leave on Thursday.
Actually, they have
But we'll
8
see.
inch range, so I mean, I could just
Yeah, just hop in and do a murder on that guy.
cross the line.
You can see him here, too, because I'm inside the terrain. So you
Oh.
could even see me from, like, here.
So if I were to just do like this.
Yeah.
And stack this one in front and back, maybe. What's 18 inches?
Yeah, I could view a line because he doesn't measure very well. It should be here-ish. Be like this line, basically.
Okay.
Is just about 18 inches. By the way, Mustache Squig, Magos Red, Les Mester Bio, Rylan Wings, Gank and Grind.
Is that line?
Congratulations on getting
line.
the subs there. Yeah, we'll play some Death Guard later.
Between that.
Later this week. Definitely not today because I have to do best armies like right now. We got a big best armies coming up because it's sponsored by Tacticus this
They
week,
can all
which is kind
shoot
of cool.
him.
The mobile game. Yeah, that looks. His days are numbered.
Okay. Oh man, we have a lot of CP.
I know. Yeah, we haven't really done that much.
Okay.
You haven't given me the need to get +1 to wound, so I don't have any strats.
Yeah. Ton of T4.
Is that movement? Can I do a ingress rapido?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna put this
yeah.
impulsor somewhere spooky.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah, if you want to shift around.
Yeah, because Mr. Sanguinor being here.
Yeah, because you could screen out the back
the off
corner.
chance
maybe.
you get there to heroic is pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm not charging you. For
and
sure. Yeah,
if
you
I
can
do
stop it.
that, then I can just throw him back up at the end of your fight phase like I wanted to there.
Yep.
So.
I think I'll. If he's back over there in the corner, what I'll probably do is go here. Something like this, I guess. Could also be here. Depends. I guess I'm not really sure what I want to do, but I think this is the better spot. Just get like shot by intercessors and fucking die. Can see me here. Yeah, whatever. That's good enough. If I'm not worried about intercessors, I think we're okay. Yeah, we'll be back here. Okay.
That's fair.
I'm PSP. Yep. Cool. Shoot some guns and stuff.
Yep. Let's go to shooting. All right. Yes, guns. The things that you shoot with. The
Oh, you want me to play Cultist Feed?
shooty things.
God damn it.
Yes.
Why are you like
so
this,
I
Chad?
think.
What the fuck?
Let's see. So we got 5 heavy bolt pistols. They're probably all going to shoot into your Infernus Marines there.
You got it.
Shooty as well. Solver bolt pistol and then a plasma pistol, not overcharging. So 5 heavy bolt
Play
pistols.
30 Blight Lords.
Incidental fire.
2 great unclean ones, 1 fetid blowtron.
Okay, hitting on 3s.
I would be interested in playing the the weird Nurgle Demon detachment because I bet it's like
4 T4 4s.
I think it's actually like unironically not that bad.
Rerolling 1s.
2.
2
Take down the
reroll
guy
1s
in
and 1s
cover over here.
2 at AP 1.
He's okay. He lives.
All right, plasma pistol. Okay, hits. Doesn't wound, but reroll.
Reroll once. Nice. There it is.
All right, 1 at AP 2.
I'm not overcharged.
Not overcharged.
Take 1.
Okay, then the Absolver bolt pistol. Doesn't hit. Oh wait, reroll.
Rerolling once.
God.
Nice.
Hits.
Nice.
Wounds.
Save.
Wow. Okay. Impulsor into them.
Mm-hmm.
see if the frag swarms wanna pop off. I think they do.
Nice.
11 shots. 3s, no rerolls. 4s, no rerolls. 4 at AP0.
1, 2, 3, 4. Kills this guy and this guy.
Then the other gun. 2 more AP0.
Good.
All right. Lieutenant Combi weapon is gonna fire at him. Unless I.
Yeah, you like my displate?
Yeah.
My displate chat?
Doesn't have to do an action, so he's just gonna fire at them.
Look at him.
Alright,
Here he
within
is.
rapid fire, 24 inches. Yeah, so 2 attacks. Both hit. 4s are devs. 1 dev rerolling 1s. 2 devs.
2 devs kills that guy.
Okay. Dante squad. That's 24 inches or 12 inches. It's just a pistol. It's just a pistol. I really don't like those Angelus bolt guns.
Yeah, they got such a
Sad.
such a glow down. It's like what the fuck. The like Chad
Yeah.
wrist bolter was definitely cool.
Yeah, those things are awesome. Let's see. All right, he's not gonna do anything. Dante is actually. Can he? That's 9 inches. 6 inches on perdition. No, he's not gonna do his explodey pistol shot.
Sag.
Okay. Inceptors into your invader ATV.
Okay.
I'm just going to spend 1 to make him a character unit.
Okay.
So they'll get to reroll 1s to hit, 1s to wound. This guy's a character.
Sure.
So until the end of the battle round, I think. Yeah, let me just make sure I.
It's a display. Yeah, it's like
So sorry, your
textured
next
and
command
stuff
phase.
too.
Okay,
You can't
yeah,
see
okay,
it,
cool.
but I
Right,
sprung for the
so,
fancy version.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 attacks. We're going to overcharge because actually,
Oh,
does
damn.
overcharge give me anything?
Gets you that
We're
bonus
up to
AP,
5
right?
up. Bonus AP, bonus damage. Makes it
Yeah,
3
you killed me
instead
in
of 4
3
to
so far,
kill.
yeah.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 3 instead of 4, 1/3 of them. Re-rolling 1s to hit, 1s to wound.
Well, they were
I can
all
just
their
charge it
rerolls.
with anything left. I don't need to kill them all. So we're just gonna not overcharge them. So
Okay.
12 attacks.
When you think about armor
Hitting on
defense,
3s.
actually, if that's the case,
Huh?
because I'd save on 3s then. So you probably hand me like
Plus
8
is there
saves.
AP? Oh yeah, 8.
Yeah, if you don't overcharge, I'll still think about it. Because I think that like this real estate's very valuable if I end up surviving. Yeah, I think I will. I also have 1 trillion command points, so I think it's fine. Yeah, so I will IOC if you're only shooting the AP2 version.
Okay.
Come at me, bro.
AP2 version.
Yep.
All right, let's see it.
Blambo.
No 2s. That's actually
Nice.
good.
Let's
but
go.
All these guys are going to be deleted because I don't trust them anymore. They all re-rolled into 1s. Still 2 of them, but not all 4. Okay. Strength 7, T5, so 3s, re-rolling 1s.
Should be real. You're twin linked. You just roll everything.
Oh yeah, they are twin linked.
Yeah.
I always forget that.
Yep.
Okay.
So
just
3
re-rolling.
more. Yep. Looks like 9.
9 at AP2.
All right.
Down to AP
Should
0
live.
for cover and AOC.
Yep.
3 ups.
Here we go. 3 ups for 2 damage each. Bloop. Down to 2.
6 damage.
Nailed it.
No hazardous though, so that is fantastic. Okay. Other shooting. Anything you want to shoot them? No. You're good. Cool. All right. I guess just charges then, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So let's start. Let's start with the blade guards into the Land Raider Redeemer.
Yep.
And I might as well what would be
Yeah, it makes it a 6 if you charge all
6.
3, or it's a 5 on the Land Raider.
5 versus 6 versus tagging all.
Is the mic weird, chat? If
I would. Yeah, I'm just gonna go try and tag
does it
them.
sound okay?
I
If I like go
That
to
makes
the
sense.
side here, it's like
Tag all
it does
3.
get pretty weird.
Okay.
If I'm like leaning into the screen,
Yeah. So 6 inches.
which might have been what happened earlier.
Game, you hate me.
Good thing we have CP to reroll. There it is.
Yeah.
Welcome in. Hello there.
Hello. Do you guys like
Pain and
swords, dude?
suffering.
Pain and suffering. Hey, Hunter, thank you for the resub. Appreciate you, buddy.
Hey.
Sounds normal? Okay,
Yeah.
good to know. Thanks, chat.
There.
You're the best. Pain and
Okay.
suffering. Curious to see how much damage I take here. I think the answer is not very much because these guys are only strength
There.
5.
They can all fight except this guy. I guess this is that. No, the wall key is not restrictive there. Unless you want to say this wall is restrictive, or
No, you're good.
okay, cool. So they can all fight into the Land Raider if they want.
Yep.
These 3 could fight into the Eradicators.
Yep.
And these 3 in the Judy could fight into the Invader ATV. Okay. Cool. Let's see. Can the Captain with Jump Pack make it into the Impulsor? Is it 6 you said from this angle?
Yeah, from the guy on the side. Yeah.
5 again.
Womp. Womp, womp.
Yeah.
My impulsor lives to tell the tale. Let's go.
Okay. Dante is going to go into the Invader ATV.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because then if it gets blown up by these guys, then he can just.
Why you're running a lieutenant in the Blade Guard veteran? Well, you can't combo attach with this. You're just here, right? That's the problem.
Actually, no, with the Mortals.
It's like a really good unit
Jump
in.
Intercessors. God. Actually, first lieutenant with combi into your Invader ATV.
Okay. Hello.
Okay, he
got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
he's definitely in.
But it's really good in Liberator. But we're in we're in Angelic
Message.
Inheritors right now, which is like there's a little bit of anti-synergy with them in Angelic Inheritors, unfortunately.
Okay, cool.
It's too bad.
Dante is going into this. He'll need it goes down to a 9, then to an 8
Mm-hmm.
because he's +1 to charge. So 8
Here it is.
gets 10.
Welcome in.
So he has 11 inches of movement.
Yep. Yeah, just keep in mind you can't go within an inch of this guy when you're moving. Although I think that you could just like put a guy to pile into it if you wanted to.
True.
Adrax plus Lieutenant with Blade Guard veteran's amazing. Yeah, you can't fit him in an Impulsor though if you dual attach, which isn't great. Unless you take a 3-man Blade Guard, but then they're like just kind of squishy. 3 conversions and most opponents kill the unit, and then you just have 2 independent attached characters, which feels bad.
Just target for that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Say, yep, cool. Then I guess you know what?
Just do a murder on that guy. Oh, Impulsor. Go get him, boy.
Charge from the impulse.
Yeah. Oh.
8. He almost wanted it. He
Yeah,
almost did.
He tried.
He tried. Get him, boy. Actually, Inceptors. You know what? 10 inches from the Inceptors.
Sure. Oh.
They all go 8.
Everyone goes 8
Yeah,
today.
it's not enough.
Except for this
Yeah,
captain.
all
He,
right.
he doesn't do anything in T-side.
He's like, what enemy are you talking about, Captain?
Yeah.
All right, into the Infernus Marines.
Mhm.
I believe 4 just does it, but yeah. Yeah, that does it. Pushing your luck there, Captain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alrighty.
Who's first?
I could try something You know,
Go for a 9? Or, all right.
is it a 10? 10 inches? What is it over
I'm
there?
not sure. It is. I think it's a 10. Yeah.
All right, 10 inches.
Well,
Oh,
at least we didn't roll an 8 again, I guess.
all right. Yeah, that's all the charges. Okay.
Cool.
Fight phase. So
Yep.
at the start of fight phase, everyone within 6 inches of Dante must take a battle shock test with -1 to the result.
Okay. Here's the invader. He's okay. Here's the Razorback. He's okay. Here's the Impulsor. I don't know if that matters, but here it is. He is okay.
Alrighty.
What a time to be alive.
Cool. Cool.
Neat.
All right.
Cool
neat.
ability there, Dante. Imagine that being your army ability. Tyranids.
Okay. All right. Blade Guard vets are going to put all of their attacks into the Lander Redeemer. I'm going to spend 1 for Lance and Lethals.
Okay.
So-
All armor of contempt.
Alrighty. Here comes the battle. Alright, so that is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 sword attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait.
It should be
Hold on.
24.
Yeah, no, it's Angelic Inheritors.
Yeah.
It's an Angelic. Yeah.
Yeah,
So used.
we're
to
Liberator pilled right now. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Okay. Second, just checking my Judy here. Cool.
Ooh. Getting some lag.
Okay, 24 attacks. Hitting on 3s, rerolling all.
Preemptively drop a save in case TTS decides to crash.
Okay.
Well, good thing you get those rerolls. Look at all those once.
Okay.
So 5 lethal hits.
Yeah, all these are lethals.
Mhm.
Then 15. So
Should be 5 ups here.
Yeah. Yeah, strength 5. So 6 down to 5s. Rerolling 1s.
So we got
Okay,
10
that
total, looks like.
is- Yeah, 10 at AP2, down to AP1.
So it'll be on 3 ups. 4 go through. I take 8 down to 8.
Okay.
Nice.
Then the Judy Intia,
Mhm.
who has his Executioner Blade. So 5 attacks. On 2 6 are lethals. Okay, that's 1 lethal.
And 5s again?
And
Or 4s here?
no, 4s. Yeah, 4s.
Yep.
6 are devs.
So 3 more.
So that is 3 at AP. What is his AP? 2 still? Yeah, AP2. Just down to AP1.
Okay. I'm okay.
He's good. Wow. Okay. I mean, did half your health, I guess. Lieutenant with combi into the Invader ATV.
Yep.
So his paired combat blades, 5 attacks. Your thing's considered a vehicle, right?
Nope, he's mounted.
Oh, does it say infantry? It doesn't say infantry. It could
It is not infantry, no. It's a bike.
Cool.
It's a big giant bike.
Cool. 3s, rerolling 1s.
Yeah, we can have a discussion with him
Six,
about the
rerolling
difference
1s.
between the two.
6 are.
I think this
Sustained,
detachment's more flexible for
strength,
sure, but it definitely feels like it's
5, so 5s.
not quite. It doesn't have the raw power that LAG does.
3 at AP1.
Dang, look at him go. Do I die? Yes. Goodbye.
Does he have like explosion or?
Nah. They did last edition, but they got rid of that.
Okay. A Dante and crew. Base there. Okay. So the Sanguinary Guard, that is 12 attacks with their Incarmine Blades.
Mhm.
Hitting on 2s with Dante, rerolling 1s. Okay, all hit, then strength 6 T. Is it T?
T should be 9.
T9.
Yeah, T9.
So 5s rerolling 1s.
Yep. Good thing. Look at all those ones you get to reroll. 4.
4 at AP 3.
6s. I save 1. I'll take 6 damage. Down to 4.
All right, now Dante's time to shine.
Dante, let's go.
Let's go, Dante.
You wouldn't make me disembark my Devastator, would you? No way.
Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1, 6s are lethals.
Yep. Okay. All right.
Okay.
It's kind of a milk
So
toast.
1 lethal.
roll. Yep.
And then strength 8, so
5s.
5s still. Rerolling 1s.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh, okay. 4.
That is 4 at AP 3.
Should get me. Yeah, it does. Do I explodey? Do I explode? Do I explode? No. Do I take a mortal wound?
Implode.
Yeah, for sure. No, mortal wound. I'll just disembark. You can engage this guy if you want. I could just make you base me, and then it doesn't matter. It does matter. It does matter quite a bit, actually. So I think I'm just gonna make it so if you want to go this way, you would have to base my guy, which I don't think means
You
that
fall back,
can't
shoot, and charge.
Nope, I can't fall back and do squat. That's the downside of this detachment. This detachment would, I think, unironically be like super torqued if you could fall back and shoot. I think it's probably for the best that they don't do that.
Cool. That's all for that. I guess I'll just.
Oh, you're gonna let me attack you with my powerful Devastator?
You're minus, and he's -1 to hit and wound.
Oh,
so he's at
you're
the-
fucked. You're dead now. Do you have any pylons you want to do over here? I'll just pull this guy. You don't have to roll a trillion attacks to kill my one Infernus dude.
God, the pile, not the pile, the consolidate is model to model, get within engagement, or is it whole unit?
So you the unit has to be an engagement, and if you can base me, you must when you move.
Okay, but
the stuff.
I can still move towards the closest enemy.
You can move towards the closest enemy. Yeah.
4.2 versus 5.
Neat.
4 point whatever. Yeah, greater than 4.2. All right, so go there. All right.
Yeah, just
I guess
if you have pylons you want to do, you can do them. I'll just pull that guy.
yeah, he just bunk
Yep.
touches.
Cool. He's super
touches.
dead. Goodbye.
All right. I guess that's it. So secure no man's land. I'll get max on.
Mm-hmm.
I very much secured the no man's land.
It is extremely secure right now. Yeah, it's feeling pretty good about its position currently.
Then area denial, 1 or more units from your army. So yeah, I get 5 for that as well. Good turn.
Let me see if my amazing Devastator will do damage.
-1 to hit.
Oh! 1 wound.
Oh,
Oh! Let's go.
2 up.
Oh,
No.
This game sucks. I want my money back. This Devastator's attacked you almost every fight phase, and he hasn't done a single damage. What the heck? To your 2+ AF God Marines.
No, he can say that he like hit and wounded Mephiston and Dante.
Yeah, he's fought Dante and Mephiston and lived. I lived, bitch. Trash
Right.
Devastator. Yeah. It's coming out of my list. I can't kill a Sanguinary Guard in melee with a Devastator Marine. Fucking awful. Okay. You get 1,000,000 points. Yep, sounds good. I will only hold 1 objective. Bloop. And draw 2 cards. Bleep, bloop. Marked for death. Bring it down. What is marked for death today? Bring it down's a little awkward, actually.
Well, let's see. What do we want to mark for death? What do you got in here? Just some flamers?
No, that's Adrax.
Oh, Adrax with the blade guard. Okay.
No, the Sanguinary Guard about to have a bad time.
They could. Their survivability is above a marine, I guess.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
And you can't fall back shoot with anything, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I guess these guys would be the most safe.
Yeah, I could shoot them with the Redeemer if I wanted to.
Oh, yeah.
But
Hold on. Just let me facepalm myself for you. Okay, marked for death.
I mean, I can only shoot one thing with the Redeemer. You have given me 3 things to shoot, and I can only attack with one of them. I can only attack one of them, so I don't know.
Yeah, so okay, so Sanguinor, yeah, Sanguinor, Blade Guard, and I guess he's Sangard.
Sanguinor, Blade Guard, and the Sanguinary Guard down there. Okay. Sanguinor and the Blade Guard. All right. In the bottom, guys. The Soggy Bottom boys. I am a little sad that Bring It Down was my draw. I guess I should choose a tertiary. Awkwardly, with like the new rulings, they say that you have to kill the whole unit with the attachment, which feels bad, but I don't know. I think the correct play might be these intercessors. Yeah. Because we're about to
very mighty.
We're about to do some stuff over there. All right. I'm gonna put a little flag on him so I remember. Here you go. That's for you. Whoop. Oath of Moment is the choice for me now. There's a universe. If I cook the Blade Guard, it's actually like the greatest thing ever. So there's a universe where I just point every buff I have at them and hope for the best.
And then they all make their 4-ups.
And they all make their 4-ups, and then I'm sad panda. I think that it is supposed to be the Blade Guard veterans. I think that's the right call. And then we might even throw Vulcan's buff at them. So the Sanguinary Guard, what did all their defensive stuff work in melee, or does it?
It's only in melee.
Okay, so the -1 to hit and -1 to wound in melee.
Yep.
Oh, okay, perfect, cool. So it does mean that this attack is a little bit less consistent than I would like it to be, but I don't have an option. I don't have a solution for that. Okay, let's move. I also have to remember that I have this cheeky little Invader ATV that I have to bring in. Marked for death, Bring It Down, huh? Could we flip a random multi-melt shot and kill a dude? I don't think that's how math works. I don't think I get a shot at him. Bring It Down. Interesting. Well, I don't really want to spend the CP to redraw, so we'll not redraw and then see if that was the wrong call later. I'm going to disembark from my impulsor over here. 3 inches, so I can get the boys out.
Didn't they update Overwatch to like it has to specifically say you can reroll during Overwatch?
Nope, they didn't change that at all.
Okay.
It was like rumored that they were going to, and then they just didn't do it. So I'm gonna set up there. If you could shoot me, if you want to shoot me, you can. And then I will move.
So you're getting those guys out. I do reroll 1s to hit and wound. Then. All of them would be within range, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. You know what? Let's do it.
Okay.
Unless anything else I'm going to use them on. Actually, Armor Contempt could save me over there. Actually, you know what? Let your Infernus Marines go havoc.
All right. Here they go. We will cry havoc and unleash the Infernus Marines of War. Oop. This impulsor is going to move 7. And I think we do a rotate. So that's 9 inches. We get 3 more inches of movement. And then we can do a rotate like this. We're going to do something like that. Yeah, I do think I'm supposed to point my buffs at these friendos, which feels a little bit funny, but it is what it is. This impulsor is going to move 3 and... Actually, do I disembark the boys? Is that how we roll? And then move the impulsor up? I think it is. So if we disembark the boys, here comes the boy. Do you have the fallback in charge as your other like ability?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's no one ever takes the reroll advance rolls.
Yeah.
Fall.
And then 3 inches is here, so we can go like this. 3 inches. And then this impulsor goes 2 and 10 here-ish. And then these guys are just going to stand 12 inches away from Dante and shoot him with a bunch of flamers. What's up, Dante? How are you doing?
Oh, I want to do it. Never mind. Never mind. I can't do that anyways.
Vulcan.
Funny Overwatch with perdition.
yeah, just like a raw dog the 6. Just like make me cry. Classic. I'll disembark Adrax before the transport moves over here. I might technically have to do this just per space before this guy moves, and I just might have to move them out of the way now that I'm looking at it, because I think I have to go here with them to have enough room. I'm just going to pretend that I did that in the correct order, because otherwise I get a little bit stuck. So we do something like this, and then they would move out of where this impulsor wants to go's way. So then they would go this way. Wee. Something like that. The impulsor on the objective would want to... I think we just shoot Dante with it, probably. We just like stand there and shoot guns and stuff. We're going to remain stationary here. I will advance the infiltrators. Yeah, they're not doing anything, so we might as well shoot bolters. 5 inches, go 11. Sure. 11 inches is here. I guess you could up, but we're going to try to stop it. All right. This little friend is going to fall back. Are we getting in the Land Raider? Probably not. I think he's just going to fall back to here. Oh, did he battle shock? I forget. Let me roll. He's okay. Vulcan, what are you doing, bud? Oh, Vulky Vulk. I think he's going to hang out and just sort of menace people. He's very menacing today. Okay. I'll bring my reserve in. Yeah. This little friend will shoot a multi-melta at someone. We could go in the back over here and shoot a multi-melta at these guys. We could also go over here and shoot a multi-melta at these guys to help out my objective clear. Is there anyone else I could shoot a multi-melta at? We determined that it is conclusively not the impulsor, which is what I would like to do. So... I think I just shoot at the Inceptors, probably. Or we shoot these guys. I'll shoot these Sanguinary Guard, I guess. No, he's more useful in the back over here. We'll shoot Inceptors. Okay. that's my movement phase. I will go to shooting. I'm going to, let's see. What do we do? I'm going to shoot. There's easy stuff first. These are first Marines into the Sanguinary Guard. Is the easy one because they can't shoot anybody else. So here we go. This is into Dante's unit. 5d6. We get 20. Nice. On 3s. That is 13 AP1, please.
Oh, from what?
From these guys into the Sanguinary Guard.
Oh, okay, the 13. All right, 3 ups.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Killed 2? Oh, damn.
It killed 2.
2 and do damage.
Holy.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Significantly more than I expected to do there. All right. Interesting. Good job, team. I'm going to put a token on them so I remember that they've shot. I have this impulsor can only see Dante, so I guess I'll shoot at Dante with him. He has the 8 sustained guns, so we miss 4, but we get 1 back. He's wound on 3s. That's 4 AP0. And then the other ones.
Oh
Jesus. Just kills the Sanguinary.
Yeah, you just killed them all with AP0 ones.
Okay. Interesting. Huh. So this is supposed to be a lot more difficult than I expected it to be. It's 6 more from the Stormbolters and stuff. Onto Dante, I guess.
I mean, I guess there was a reason they lowered them to 110.
Yeah, maybe. They just expect you to roll once. Yeah, 6 on Dante. AP0 for 1.
6 on Dante.
Imagine he just dies here.
Are they AP1?
No, AP0.
Okay.
I don't have that much AP1. There he goes. There we go. He nailed it. Fair enough. That's good. At least he didn't absorb every single hit. He didn't just eat every one of them directly to the face. The infiltrators will shoot Dante while they're here. I don't have any keywords, so we're just going to roll 10 shots at them and see what we get. Bloop. Blop. 4?
4.
Or sorry,
All
3. 3. Only 3. AP0 for 1. Yeah, just 3 bolter shots. Nice. Cool.
Fine.
So shots. And shots. I can shoot this impulsor, the Blade Guard veterans, and then whatever happens over here happens. Easy stuff over here. Let's do the Invader ATV into these Inceptors. 2 Melty Guns. Fwoosh. Fwash. 2 AP4. I think they just go through. Oh, this guy could save and cover if he wanted.
Oh.
Because
he's
I can't. The dude behind this wall.
Oh.
Yeah, this guy.
Oh, okay. Okay, only that guy. All right. So one person is gonna die. So actually, wait, no.
It's random damage. If you spike 2 6s, then the second guy doesn't take anything.
Oh.
So just ordered roll it, or it doesn't matter. Right.
Oh, ordered roll. Okay, ordered.
Yeah,
roll.
either way.
Ordered roll. Right, whatever.
We're just gonna kill one. I rolled a 2 for damage.
Yeah. Okay, I guess you just fly off, die. I don't.
Here's a bolter, I guess. My tiny bolter. Bloop, bloop. 1 AP0. Oh no, it doesn't. No, that doesn't even wound. Yours T6. Just kidding. I do nothing. Infernus Marines into the intercessors over here. Here's 5.
This might be worth the
with AOC.
armor content.
Yeah.
Maybe instead of Blade Guard won't get anything out of it if you're using the main cannon. These guys can't shoot with anything except their bolt pistols. Yeah, you know what? And these guys are all AP2.
They're AP2, yeah. Yeah, I think it's AP2 over here.
I guess that's the only reason that I would do it. So you know what? Fine, burn them alive.
Okay, here we go. We get 17 on 3s. That is 11 AP1.
All right, 4 ups. You guys need to get some of these, I think.
1, 2, 3. One's on 1.
Last guy's on 1. Which one is the sergeant?
With that in mind, I'll shoot the impulsor into the Inceptors. Here's my Sky Talon, which actually has anti-fly, so that's actually relevant. Here we go. Gets 1 sustained hit. These miss. These wound on 4s now. Just 2. AP 0.
AP what?
AP 0. Yeah, just
3 ups.
stubbers.
They're fine.
Little baby guns. Yuck. 2 more AP 0. Take that.
Get 2 more AP 0. Okay. They're fine.
Fair enough. Dante just ate all of the bad saves, yeah.
And all his Sangard were like, all right, for Sanguinius, we take all the bad luck here, boys.
Yep.
Bye.
Yep. All right. Let's do the Land Raider into the Blade Guard veterans. I'm gonna point Vulcan at them, I think, and then here's the Land Raider. So we're just gonna give ourselves the best opportunity to do a trillion damage here. So here's my multi-melta.
Here comes the big 4-up wave.
Reroll for Oath. Goes through. I reroll for Vulcan. Okay. That's awkward.
Too often.
Jesus.
I think just delete the number 1 dice.
Yeah, I mean, it just happens, right? 1 in 36. You roll a bunch of dice. Here is the Flamers. That's really unfortunate, though. I missed both of those. Here's the Flamers. I'll CP the one there. Okay. So that is 14. These are 2s. Re-rolling 1s. So that is 14 invulns, please.
All right.
What do you got, Blade Guard veterans?
Sangard, you sacrificed yourselves. Don't let it be in vain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they're fucking.
2.
That's okay. 1 dead.
2, 3,
dead. 4 dead.
4. One's on.
The 5th one.
Okay.
So 4 dead.
Dang. Don't know if I'm gonna do enough here.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then this guy 2 inches from him. Yeah. So. Oh. What the hell?
He just would be on 1, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's my Stormbolter. Boop. Reroll for Oath. Okay. 2. AP 0.
2 AP 0.
Mm-hmm. Gets the wounded guy.
So kills.
Can I get him with the assault cannon? Here we go. Moment of truth. Burp. Reroll for Oath. Burp. Oh, that's not very good. Do I fish here? I mean, double 6s. No, I'll just. So it's 1 devastating, 2 saves.
Makes them both.
Yeah, if the melt had gone through, I think I would have gotten him. That's too bad. Worth a try for sure. And then I would have gotten this Eradicator Squad to shoot. Lame.
Still fire their bolt pistol.
I forgot to make my melee attacks at you last turn. Actually, might have been relevant. That's okay. I'll cop it. Vulcan will throw a grenade. I have 2 CP. I need 1 here. Vulcan will. I think I do throw a grenade. I can't fail this charge. I could fail this charge, which would be a little bit awkward. And I could fail this charge. Maybe I don't throw a grenade. Well, let's see how much damage my other random shit does. So I'll shoot this impulsor into Dante.
Okay.
Here's his anti-fly gun, which won't matter because we went on 3s anyway. So 2 miss, 1 comes back. These wound on 3s. That's 4 saves on Dante, AP 0. And then all the baby guns.
Wow, 2 1s. Okay.
Baby guns. Baby guns. 9 more, please. From all the little bolters.
Takes 3 more.
Okay.
He's
So
down to 1.
this is going well.
Okay, it's just Dante's whole squad is lamenters.
Yeah. They just really don't want to live here on this planet anymore. I'll shoot the Blade Guard veterans. Just shoot everything at Dante. Try to get rid of him, and then I get an ad, and then we get the Vulcan shot, like over here maybe. Yeah. Let's just shoot the Blade Guard veterans at Dante. See what we get. Here are all of my heavy bolt pistols. I think I put Volkite on the sergeant. I did. Let's see if I roll a devastating. Blammo. Blammo. Nope. Here are my heavy bolt pistols. Oop. 2 AP1. And then here's Adrax. This should be D6 plus 3, I believe. He is indeed D6 plus 3. So that's 7 on force. Or 3s because I have plus 1 strength. 6 AP1, ignore cover.
All right, Dante.
Yep. Ooh,
Oh.
exacties.
Do I want to spend the CP on that?
I have another flamer over here. I don't know. Not sure if that's worth it.
Okay, yeah, Dante. Yeah, Dante can have his rest.
Yeah. Go to sleep.
He can chill.
Go to sleep.
Yeah.
All right. Vulcan will shoot the combi lieutenant. I can't shoot any of these guys yet. So just shoot the combi lieutenant with his flamethrower. Yeah.
Okay.
5 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These went on 3s. Just 2. AP 1, ignore cover. Wasn't very good.
2 AP1s, 4 ups.
He good. He loves it.
Again, I think whenever you targeted this squad, it just gives better.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's like they have like suffering and sacrifice, but for ranged attacks, just everything that targets them. All right,
Yeah.
I guess I might as well shoot the apothecary's dumb squad into these guys.
See if you can plink off a couple on them.
Yeah, here's the absolver, I guess. Become absolved, dingus. Blap. And it hits. Blap. It wounds. AP1.
4 up.
You're dead.
Thanks.
2 damage. Nice. Here's my bolt pistols onto the Judiciary. Reroll for oath. Wounds on 2s. 4. Oh, I guess I can auto flip there. I can't flip the wound. It's fine. I'll just eat it. It doesn't matter. 1 damage
Fails
each.
2 of them. So he's
Okay.
got it.
I charge you.
Zero
I charge you with my
ones.
fucking eradicators. Is that what we're doing right now?
He's got. Wait, no, he doesn't have fights first anymore.
Yeah, he's not leading anymore. Incredible.
Oh,
Actually, is he
where are these
engaged?
guys just? Yeah, I forgot to-
Yeah, those are the dead guys from Nina. I think we actually just rapid re-embark at the end of here. I think that's the correct play. Okay, then we will go. I think that's all the shooting. That's it. That's everything. Let's charge. Important one. Adrax into Danny. Yeah, Adrax into Dante, or into this dude, not Dante. That's not Dante. I rolled a 4, which is not good, but it is enough. So we can do something like this. And he can't base, so he's just gonna go over here, and then we're gonna see what we can get done with pylons. But I think I'm gonna lose a couple of attacks, unfortunately, which is too bad. But that is what it is.
Yeah.
All right. The Impulsor is going to charge, or these guys are going to charge the Intercessor Sergeant.
Okay.
No, that's why we saved a reroll. Want to take your objective, please? That would be mine. Oop. Nope. Okay, that's awkward.
Ooh.
Unless we get it on a 5.
Yeah, you get it on a 5. It's within 5. It's within 6. So there you
Sweet. All right. And then this Impulsor will charge here. Okay. Fair enough.
Really doesn't want it.
You know what, Inceptors, you get to vibe, I guess. I have 1 CP left. I think I will charge. Will I charge this Judiciary with my Land Raider? I don't think I'm gonna kill you.
You have a CP, you could tank shock him.
Yeah, but I want the Crucible over here. I will. You can just fall back and do stuff. It's not actually going to matter. It just gets you an attack on me for free. So I think. I guess I'll try the Invader into these guys in case I roll a 10. 9? Can we get that? What's the?
That's
one
at a
inch
9
from you?
because deep strike.
Yeah, it's just weird because you have to go the wall might mess me up if I go 9 like this.
You're outside of 9 for when you're brought in.
Right. So if I roll it, if I move 9 inches, I'll be within an inch of you as the crow flies.
Well, no, because you're outside of a 9 when you
Right.
place the model.
And I rolled a 9, so I'm gonna.
Oh, you rolled a 9. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid.
So yeah, it depends on whether or not I can do this without going through. Oh, we figured out how to do the hold the save position. So if I go save position like this, and then I move him 5 and 4. Nope, I can't do it. And then we just go restore. Did it work? Yep. Cool.
Oh, thank
So did not engage the Inceptors, which is too bad. I will, I think, call that charge phase. I'll go to fighting. We'll fight over here first, I guess. I'll do something like this.
Can you punch this man to death with your flamethrowers?
I hope so. Just hit him with the butt of the flamethrower, please. 15 attacks. Bonk. Nice. Good roll. Bonk. Oh, good follow-up. 7.
All right, all threes.
Get out of
Definitely
here.
not all three.
Get out of here. They'll go back towards the objective. And then it's just these guys over here. I'm going to Crucible of Battle Adrex's unit.
I'm going to armor contempt. What
Fair
does
enough.
The crucible battle do?
+1 to wound.
+1 to wound. Okay.
+1 to wound. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so
like
it minus
Lance with
1
extra
+1, so
shots.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to lose this dude on the back here, unfortunately. Because I didn't roll a good charge, but that's okay. Everybody into the dudes. I'll swing Adrex first.
-1 to hit.
Yep, I'll choose reroll once to hit on my Blade Guard thing. So he'll be on 3s rerolling because of the -1. -1. These will be on 2s.
Oh, also the AOC will be free because the
Oh, yeah, of course. So 4 AP 2 down to 1 from Adrex.
4 AP2 down to 1, so 3s.
3 damage.
Fails 1. 2 damage.
3.
Okay. Oh, 3 damage?
Yep.
Oh, damn.
And then I will have 20 from the Blade Guard. Bloop. Rerolling ones. And this will be on 3s. Rerolling for Adrex. Come on. It was okay. 9. AP2 down to 1.
So 3 ups.
Oh, look at him go. All right, well, fair enough. That wasn't very good.
Squad.
And then they'll just do this, and then that will be your swing.
Okay. Do you have any more? Or was that it?
That was
Or
it.
is it just
That was
fight
it.
backs now?
Yeah, your swing.
Oh, okay. I swear there was more charges than that. Okay, so he's just gonna.
No, I failed them all. I tried. I tried my best, but I didn't get in.
All right. I guess there was something with lag, like the Savage Echoes, like that. That was helpful for this kind of situation, but it was rarely used because everyone would be dead. We're not the most survivable, but that was a surprise here. I don't think I have anything for this, unless I just wanted to give him lethals. But yeah, I guess I'll just swing back then.
Mhm.
So that's just 8 attacks. It'll still be strength 6 because not charged. So hitting
3s
on
into
the
3s, I guess.
3s, rerolling 1s.
Hell yeah. Ooh, look at all those 1s. Oh, look at that conversion. It's so good.
7 hits, then strength 6T4, so 3s again, rerolling 1s. Oh, okay, 4 at AP3, so just your 4 ups.
4 at AP3. My inbound, I take 2 damage.
Okay.
1, 2.
Then the captain with jump pack, 5 attacks with his power fist.
Oh shit!
Okay,
Look at him
all
go.
hit.
Hot damn.
2s.
Mhm.
All wound. 5 at AP2.
5 on my 4 up.
More 4 ups.
2 go through, so I lose a guy. 1 guy takes 2. 1, 2. Okay.
Right. Is that the turn? What's your
That is the turn. So I didn't bring it down, which I guess I'll hold. I did kill the Mark for Death, though. My tertiary. And your picks were Oh, I should have charged this
The
guy. I forgot
Blade Guard,
he was my
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
It was the Blade Guard, these guys.
Yeah,
and
I was never going to do that, and I was never going to kill Sanguinar. Yeah, I guess actually, sort of humorously, if I hold, oh no, I have to score marked. Yeah, so I score 2 for marked, and then I hold bring it down just in case. I guess no, I'm not going to get this guy. I'll ditch it for CP. 1 command point, please. Thank you. I am challenger once again.
Okay.
Top of round 4.
So let's
think
run
we give you a
secondaries.
10 because I wasn't able to score or contest this thing.
So I have this and I have this.
Yep.
So yeah, that's 10. And that's 2, 4, 6 over 7 over here, except that versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I might have 7 over here versus your. Oh, you have your impulsor on it still?
Yeah. So I have 8.
2, 4, 6, 7. So Adrex 8. Yeah, so that's 8.
Oh, he also has 0 C characteristic actually. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forgot. That very rarely comes up, but I guess to throw salt in the wound, you extra don't have that objective.
Okay,
Captain Vac,
so
thank you for the raid. What's up, everybody?
display
Hope you
might
guys had a
draw
good
more
stream.
units from your army than than from your opponent's army, wholly within no.
We are we're coming down to the wire on this really good game actually.
Show deployments wins.
It's been pretty
You got
pretty
1,
swingy. We
2,
both had like some weird
3.
dice rolls.
Oh, wait, wholly within. So 4. You've got 4 wholly within. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wholly 6 wholly within right now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was gonna re-embark these guys at the end of the turn. Is that cool? I forgot to declare it.
Oh yeah,
The eradicators. Yeah, it doesn't change
Yeah,
anything here.
sure.
But they were supposed to go into the Land Raider,
Yeah,
and I'm
just-
supposed to be out of CB. Oh no, I was out. Just kidding. I can't do that. I discarded to get the CP. That's why I didn't do that. I was doing it correctly. Sorry.
Yeah, so you just be at 1.
Yeah.
or-
No, I'll be at 2 because I discarded at the end of my turn. I didn't have the. I didn't have the command points to do this.
Okay.
It's the multi guys right in the front. Yeah. I talked about doing it, but then I was like, I needed the charge reroll. I think we were like this. And that guy was there, and then there was a guy there, and then there were 2 erratic multi guys in the front. All right, cool. Do your thing.
Now we're just at the scoring turns now. 4 and 5. We are at our battle turns.
Mm-hmm.
So display of might, I have to have more, which I do currently, as long as this scout lives.
I need battle shock on
And-
him and the impulsor, I guess.
Yeah, but it won't change that. It would just be on his like fallback, I guess.
Yeah, it matters for his fallback.
Yeah. And then Call the Horde.
Can't get
next.
call. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get that shit out of here.
Discard.
Instead,
Assassination.
Assassination. That is much easier.
Oh, like
All my
There's
characters are
Vulcan,
right here.
right?
They're just vibing. They're ready. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real
Then
quick
I'd
while
have
you're doing your thing.
yeah, 100%.
1 sec, chat.
He's still that. So where's my reroll hits? Vulcan impulsor. This thing's protecting, so I can't really move these guys. Assassination would be easier, but I mean, I guess we'd have to just try and turn Adrex into Adroz. I don't know. It's a lot of blade guards to chew through, though. I know I have to do it anyways, so I might as well just make them the Oath. And it's away from the Land Raider Redeemer. These guys do that. Judy just charges it, ties it up. Lieutenant ties these guys up again. So we just double tie that up. Impulsor sits on there. Okay. Cool. Sanguinar could come in here or deal with these guys. I'm not too worried about their weapons, but if I were to do this, then most of them would just get shots on me for free, and that would just still be a. I mean, I could just go straight into them and fight it out, I suppose. Just whether or not I believe in the 3-up of him. That's a real big gamble. Moving these guys is a big gamble too, I think. Can he get a angle? Oh, yeah, very much so. Okay. Should have done that a little bit more smart. Or use the consolidate move to get them out of the way, but yeah, that was a misplay. Let's turn the combi weapon. Tradishi. So I could just move him here, and then that's still a long ass charge. And killing them would be more important to me right now, but if he gets capture enemy outpost. Whew. Okay. Okay. All right.
We're back. What's up?
Hey, welcome back.
How are we feeling?
Oh, just thinking about, where the Sanguinor wants to fly off to, because I'm gonna oath your Agrax guy here. Probably the best option with the fallback charge. Sanguinor probably goes over here, helps him, because otherwise I'm just kind of gambling whether or not you manage to get me to roll all ones on him too.
Yep.
And he just goes the way of Dante.
Yep.
But this is also a gamble because, I get the assassination and that objective, but at the same time, then I lose home objective. If you get capture enemy outpost, then it becomes a bit of a, battle there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, primary 10 points. Yeah.
Yep.
But, yeah. Okay. So display might assassination. Okay. Gonna go to movement, I guess now. These guys are gonna just fall back. Oh, first we gotta do our battle shocks for the impulsor. Let's just go through the impulsor. He's fine now. Scout. He's fine. Anyone else need a battle shock? Those 2 units. Samurai guard's fine. All right, that's it. Okay, so movement. These guys are just gonna actually. Yeah, these guys just fall back and entry it. Yeah.
Goodbye, Sanguinary Guard.
Don't worry, we'll be back. And he just falls back. Unless you have like any reactive moves or anything that you could do if they're not in combat or. No.
Nope.
Okay. Cool.
Nope.
Actually.
Yeah, not like during the turn. I can just go into transports at the end of the turn. That's the only special thing, but I can't.
Point in this. Yeah. Yeah. There's no point in the scout searching even moving. So I guess, yeah. I mean, does your unit only counts as 1 even with the character in it, right?
Yeah, they're only 1 siege.
For display of, for display of might in terms of.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, it's only a single unit.
Okay.
No, the whole thing's only 1 guy.
So Sanguinor is just gonna come up here. Inceptors. Actually, if the scouts fell back, the Inceptors could then go 10 inches, but I don't 10 inches like right there. But you'd be kind of far away there. 18 inches would be like right here, so across this line. I guess I could move the impulsor. Just think about that. I guess impulsor could just come up, go against this ruin here. No, it doesn't really have much going on with it anyways. So just goes right up against this. And unless that blocks too many of my inceptors, in which case then I can just move him over here. That was 4, 5, 6 inches, so he gets 6 more inches. So he could just come over here and put his thing on there. Yeah, just goes over and touches that. These inceptors move 10 inches. Oh, you don't need to fly.
Goodbye, Inceptors.
And they should all be able to.
Tell me, look at the new members for the Discord. There's a dozen new
should be
people.
able
Yeah, I think
to
the
shoot your
video
guys
is
over there.
probably going to be drive a bunch of people in. You got to fall back to the scout if you want to shoot me with those guys. Don't forget. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Scout's not battle shock, so we'll just.
I do think that the modding channel, the modding server being like the central hub, I
charge
think
them,
is
so
going to be
got
is
that
going to be
going.
important, right? Because like that's where all of the community like.
Do these guys sticky
stuff is
or?
No, they're just
Like,
vibe.
do you
They're
just
just hanging
fucking
out.
give 'em sticky?
Just vibe.
Okay, cool.
Just chill.
Okay. Alrighty.
It is cool to see the growth though,
I'll
because
never
I'm
display
excited for more
my,
people in events and stuff.
get the assassination.
More T5S2 people. Hell yeah.
Don't want to move much over here. All right. I guess shooting.
Okay.
So the scout won't do anything. Singanor doesn't have a gun.
Fair enough.
Unfortunately. Splash the blood in your face, I guess. Alright, Singanor
throws the sword at me.
Catch. Alright, so the Angelus bolt gun into the plasma pistol not supercharging, and the Inferno pistol.
Okay.
Alright, so Angelus bolt gun, 2 attacks. 3's rerolling all.
Nice.
Alright, then
fours.
1. Alright, 1 AP0.
I could lose my wounded guy.
Okay. Plasma pistol.
It's captain's, right? Yeah, so he looks good.
3's, 1 AP2.
On my 4-up. Boop. I take 1 damage. Ouch.
Alright, now the Inferno pistol. Hits. 2 to wound. 1 AP4.
Kills the wounded guy.
Yeah, just a lot of damage. Alright.
Yeah, I'm in melter range, so yeah, I can't live.
Yeah. Alright, all the Inceptors into the Blade Guard vets. We're gonna overcharge just to make sure.
Okay.
Actually, do I need to make sure? I mean, I kind of want to, but I at the same because I've got all of this coming at it. Do they have anything that makes them more survivable than other Blade Guard or?
No. All of their abilities are offensive, I believe. Yeah.
Okay, then I won't bother with it. So we'll just 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 attacks.
Yeah, I haven't been keeping track of the exact server numbers, but it's definitely a lot of people,
and then
which is cool. I like it.
Other things. So okay, I'll hit. Strength 8. Yes, or strength 7. T4 3s. Okay, and rerolling all. Okay,
that is 8.
That is 8 at AP2.
8 at AP2 on force. This is into the Blade Guard, right, too?
Yeah.
Wow. Good roll. Okay. So I lose a guy. I guess this guy. Neat.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Lieutenant with Combi is going to just shoot your eradicators, I guess. All right.
Okay.
I don't think he can. No, he's not fully within, can he?
Oh, I can't see around the corner. Oh, maybe right. Yeah.
Doesn't look like it.
Fair enough.
Like that. I guess he'll just shoot at Vulcan.
Rude. How dare.
Hey, Vulcan!
Catch.
Catch!
Pow. Yep. Just 1. It's on 3s, yeah.
Yeah, one hit.
4 up for devastating. Okay, cool.
Rerolling 1s because he's character.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah, 1 debu.
No, no. I will feel no pain. It. See? Get out of here.
Oh.
Vulcan too strong.
Okay.
On the 6 up. Let's go.
Vulcan's been working out.
Yeah. Kawaii Spoons, thank you for the
The
resub. Appreciate that, bud.
Team Pulser's just gonna just fire its Iron Hail across the map at you.
I have to blade guard
Right.
veterans? Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, just pew, 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 pew. And the frag storm can't see anything anyway, so
Yep.
no point. Then so 1 hit, re-rolling all because oath still.
Mhm.
All hit. 1 AP 0.
1 AP 0. He's good.
All right. Shot. These guys haven't, but there's no real target for them. I mean, I guess.
You shoot a guy at the Land Raider.
Oh, yeah, they could shoot the Land Raider.
I think
Does he have
just
the
this
front
guy.
of it? 6 inches. It's
Oh,
a shame.
dang.
Okay. Okay, I guess it's just charges or charge phase.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Lieutenant Combi is going to charge your Land Raider and Eradicators.
I guess I should. Am I gonna care about interrupt here? I think you're gonna do enough damage that it doesn't matter, unless Sanguinar fails his charge, which would make me laugh. Yeah.
These are your charges.
I guess I should Overwatch here just to get it done, because I think you're just gonna engage me. Sure, I will Overwatch with the Land Raider. Here's some flamers.
Okay.
A truly unnecessary result. Here you go.
You get the double 6s when you don't need them.
There's
Right,
11 AP2 ignore cover for 2.
All right, if he survives this, I just win.
Kafwoosh. Take a lot of damage. 14 damage.
Okay. These guys go out. All right. 14. That's 7. All right, 5 ups. Oh my god. Wait. 5 ups.
Ta-da! We did it. We killed him. All right, now charging your guys you care about.
Now GDCR is gonna
into the Redeemer or both.
Into both.
Okay.
Actually, wait. That could be stupid because the Apothecary Biologist's ability. The Vivispectrum, yeah.
If he kills you, I get OC bonus.
Yeah, you get OC9 from that model.
Yep.
It's kind of it's never come into play in any of my games, but this one could be the one.
Yeah, I'm kicking myself for forgetting to roll my attacks earlier. I actually think
just into the
extricated those guys.
Land Raider.
Okay, cool.
I just want to tie him up.
Yep, you got it. Sweet.
And then question is,
should be a 6 probably, maybe a 5.
I've got the CP and I've got the free CP for the Lance Lethals. So yeah, I could do that. I could definitely do that, and I've got it, or I could use it for the free CP. So 5 inches. All right, let's go. These Sangard into the Land Raider.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
10 inches.
Oh, dang.
We are
look at them go.
Very much in. $10 there, and there. Okay. Pulser's holding that. They're holding that. Sanguinor into Adrax.
Mm-hmm.
8 inches he's in. He's gonna go right here. Okay. And Sanguinary Guard, 7 inches, 8 inch.
They've done it.
8 inches. Okay. All right. They're all in over here. Then the Impulsor. Sorry, another knock on my door. Okay. Do the Inceptors want to charge? Yeah, they want. You want to bomb that? Okay.
Vulcan will fight Inceptors in melee forever. I'll come at me, bro.
Actually,
A great battle of our time.
okay. All right. I guess that is all my charges that
Okay.
I need. So I guess you have interrupt. No, you
No, I paid it.
Not
I
enough
spent
for
it for
interrupt.
the Overwatch.
Okay.
Kill your guy.
All right. So I just free reign.
Because I think whoever swings here, I think kills 2 Blade Guard, and then the interrupt doesn't really do that much. So I don't think it's that worth.
Yeah. So these guys are gonna get freelance lethals.
Okay. I will, I suppose, Armor of Contempt.
Okay.
Try to keep that guy going.
2 and so big.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So.
And it'll be
Sanguinary
AP
Guard.
1 on the fist, I guess.
AP 1 on the what?
On the fist?
Oh, on the
On the
cap.
Power Fist?
Yeah. All right. So 8 attacks. They're all strength 7. It actually does matter for this because it brings it down to 4s instead of 5s.
Yep.
Because strength 7 versus.
Yeah, because of the
so-
+1 strength on charge. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
Nice. Nice.
Okay.
lethal?
That's 2 lethals. And
These will be on 4s.
strength. Yeah. 4s. Re-rolling 1s.
So 4.
Okay. That's 4 at AP 3 down to AP 2.
So 4 ups. I die. Okay.
That's
Jesus. All right. Do I explode? An explosion here would be sick, actually. Let's do it. Explode. Do it. Oh, okay.
implosion.
Yeah, implode. Yeah. All right. Well, that sucks.
Okay. Then these guys are gonna.
Yeah, I botched that
Pile
engagement,
in.
I think, because I think I could have extricated myself last turn.
Just gonna
That was a
come
big
over
mistake
here.
on my part.
Like these guys, I will gladly let do that. Him, if he's charging into them, because he charged into that, so he's still able to pile in and fight, and he can get into combat with you.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just gonna slide over. Yeah, and he's gonna fight. So he'll get 5 attacks with the Executioner Relic Blade, and he's going to use Precision to target your Apothecary Biologist first. Whenever he.
Yeah, well, you can decide when you roll. You don't
Oh,
have
yeah.
to decide
Okay,
now.
So
Yeah.
2s rerolling 1s,
Nice.
and then
Probably 3s. You're 7 to
Yeah.
my 6.
7 to 6. Yeah. So 3s rerolling 1s, 6 are devs, 2 devs, and 1 at AP 2. So yeah, just I guess you with the precision you just make saves on him until you have to make saves into the other group.
Okay. So here's the save on him. He saves. And then would you like to put the devastating on him?
Yeah.
Okay. So
'cause
he's
it's
down to
the
1.
End of attack sequence.
Neat.
And then over here.
Yep. Who's first?
I guess start with Sanguinor because he hasn't gotten a fight yet. Bit antsy.
Oh, yeah, kicking myself for forgetting to attack last turn. I think if I had extricated here, then I get a 4 round of shooting out of these guys. I either kill this
Okay, I'll
unit,
hit. And
or
then
I get
6 are
more
devs,
kills on
moving
Dante.
strength
I think
6, so
that might have
3s.
closed the game out.
6 are devs, 3 devs.
That might have actually ended the game for me, which is really unfortunate. But it is what it is.
2 at AP -3 and then 3 devs.
2 AP -3. So 2 on force. 1 saves, and then devs from Sangi. So that will be kills the 2 guys. And then can your dudes kill the Adrex? Is the answer is probably, but we'll see.
Yeah. So then the 8 attacks with the Incarmine Blades over here.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting on 2 3s, rerolling 1s. Okay. 2s.
Okay. 3's here, I think.
Then then strength 6 up to strength 7. So 3s, rerolling 1s again.
4.
Okay. 4 at AP 3.
1, 2, 3, 4. I die.
So I fight back over here.
Yep. So we'll go something like this. Do I have to base? Not if I put this guy here. then he can go here. These guys will all swing on the duty. So that will be 15 or 3 each, right? I assume 3 each.
Yeah.
15.
So tell me when you're targeting the Sangard.
Yeah. So this is Judiciary first. Reroll for oath. I'll flip that to a 6. These are all lethal because I didn't use it on my save. And here is the wound rolls on 3s. Okay. So that is a casual 13.
That is crazy. All right.
I mean, you are oath, right? Yeah, you are my oath target.
Yeah. Maybe I should have thought about that. He is a oh, he's 3 up. Damn it.
Get out of here.
Oh, yeah, he's dead. So you get OC9 now.
Let's go. And then onto the Sanguinary Guard.
-1 hit and wound.
Yep. So it's just 2 regular dudes. 4s, that's lethal, and 5s, so 2, AP 0. And then the Apothecary, I think, is just the same, actually. I could have just rolled him.
Fails 1, yep.
Nice. The trend continues. Yeah, he's actually just 4 more attacks. I could roll them together. These will miss. That's lethal. Just 1 more from him. You're
He's good.
Okay. Cool. Alrighty.
We'll get the assassination for 5, right?
Yep.
And the display of might for 4.
Do this. Okie dokie.
Okay.
Out of
And,
commander points.
It is now your turn.
Now it's my turn. Let's go. Yeah. So I will draw, or I'll draw my cards. Can't know any CP at the end of yours. Draw cards. Recover tempting. I'll score 10. What's tempting? I guess probably this guy. And I draw a challenger while we're here. Which one's tempting? Sorry.
Tempting?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, nice. Okay.
I think this would.
Yeah, that one.
Actually, I mean, what's it that you just you have to control it, right?
Yeah.
And you could probably get these guys onto it from here.
Yeah.
In advance. Yeah. So just 1.
Yeah, that seems correct. Okay. You have a Sanguinary Guard on it. You have Sanguinor on it. I don't think I can take it. We have to choose our oath target. Yours is dead. Oh, it is laggy. Oh my god. I will.
I get to re-roll the. I know this isn't really important, but the Sanguinor can make this guy re-roll his battle shock.
Sick. Thanks, Sanguinor. You're the best. I kind of feel like we want to oath these guys. Because I do want to get rid of them really badly. But I also want to oath these guys. I want to oath everybody, really. When it comes right down to it, and I score my 10 points, can I recover very well? If these guys recover in the back, I would need somebody in the middle to recover, which could be one of the impulsors, and then we could recover with the infiltrators and get the 6. That would be kind of cool. I do like getting 6 points. And you still have a banner here, right? So these guys are 3, so you have 8 here.
2, 4, 6, and 7, and 8. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Okay. I think what I will do is fall back. So I think I will oath these guys. I think I have to get rid of them. The other option is that we oath here to try to clear them and take the objective, which I guess we could theoretically do. It's not very good, though. It's not a good opportunity. Let me lower that thing. Is there a way to charge just that guy? I think there is. If it were like this, there is. Interesting.
I can heroic with them.
Yeah, that doesn't really change too much, though. He's still It's sort of there. I guess. If we embark. If we embark and then go around the corner. Maybe I am supposed to oath those guys. Yeah. You know what? Let's do it. Because if we get the tempting, it's kind of a cool thing. So then we embark here into the not red impulsor. That impulsor moves 3, 7. We go like this to like toe on. Then can we get LOS with this impulsor while being on the objective? It sort of feels like we can't. I don't think that's how geometry works. This impulsor is going to move this way. I guess in case you get feisty, I will move like this maybe. Actually, where can I see these guys? Is there a line? Not a good line. It would have to be here. So there's no way I can see those guys while not advancing. I'll just go my full distance forward, I think.
Right.
This invader. Where does I have to be for my challenger? My deployment zone, done. Your deployment zone, done. No man's land, done. All right, well, that was easy. Thanks, challenger cards. You're the best. These infiltrators are just going to wander back over here and do a recover assets. Oh, I have to roll battle shock check on this one devastator.
Where is he?
He's been this ruin over here.
He's
Just like vibing. He's still vibing. He's hanging out. Battle shock, go. He fails. No, I can't recover with him.
I guess his encounters with the
Absolute
Dante were a bit too much.
Absolutely, yeah. He's absolute travesty over here. He is Sag now. Is there a universe where I shoot him at the impulsor in case I accidentally kill it? It'd have to be here. Well, we can roll an advance for him since he doesn't count for anything anymore, so we might as well just run him somewhere. 5, sick. So if I go here, I could shoot the impulsor with him. Does that look good? Maybe not. If I am... Yeah, I don't think there's a way I could do it. Because to be farther along, I would have to be behind the wall. I would have to go over this way. I go 5, I go 11. Could go here and shoot either there or there. Does this care about battle shock, actually? No. It does not care about battle shock, so you have to be like there, I guess. I'll go for it. Sure. Eradicators are going to fall back. I will put these 2 onto the objective. And then the rest will just sort of hang out. Make you attack me again. Kicking myself for that mistake with them. That was unfortunate. All right. These guys are going to hold and do the recover thing. I think they'll just sort of hang out over here. I don't know if it matters enormously where they go. I guess you could like fall back over here and charge me, so I might as well just hang out in the back of the objective in case you do anything funky. And then this guy is an open question. So we have 2 options. We could advance to try to get to this objective, which I think requires a 3 or a 4. It requires a 3. Or we move and recover assets. An interesting quandary. I guess the other question is what this impulsor is doing. Because this impulsor might just have to recover assets, to be honest. Because I don't know if I can... I can't get line of sight to the unit that I want to attack that's on the objective. So I think I may end up just recovering. Yeah, so I'll just tow on the objective and recover. Okay. So we have a recover here, we have a recover here, we have a recover here. So I will advance the invader. 6, check. Let's go. Go on to the objective. No objective for you, Mr.
I'm
Impulsor.
gonna try and be off the wall 1 inch or something.
Yeah, I also want to be able to see something, so I'll probably just like shoot at the Inceptors, I guess.
If they're recovering, then
Okay. Oh, Vulcan. I think Vulcan will go over this way. I just want to see this little man. It'll probably be something like this. Where I can see the Sanguinary Guard over there. Okay. Let's do shooting, I think. I'm going to remember that this guy's battle shocked. Vulcan's going to put his buff into the Oath target, and then we're going to shoot at them a bunch. Here's Vulcan's Flamer into them. 6 shots on... Should be 2s here. Rerolling. That is 6 AP, 1 ignore cover.
okay, 3 ups. Wow. How much damage are they each?
It's just 1. It's just an AP one. It's like a heavy flamer, basically.
Well,
it just kills the 2. Okay.
Wow.
We found the secret answer to these dudes. Yeah. It's just fucking shoot them with regular flamethrowers. Apparently, it's so silly. Okay. I guess this invader will shoot these guys with everything because that's all I can see.
Is this one recovering assets for your?
Yeah, the recover is gonna be this guy. Yeah, because he can't. He literally can't see anything else. So and the invader advanced. So invader into the Inceptors. Here we go. 1 hit. Wounds on a 3. 1 wound. AP 4. You're in cover though.
6 up. Nope.
Cool. We are within 9, so it just kills a guy.
Okay.
Neat. Okay. I'll do. We could do the multi-melta guy here or here. Either one of them is pretty interesting. I think I'll do him. Interesting. I think I will shoot him. No, let's shoot this impulsor. I'm going to shoot all of the flamers at Sanguinar and all the bolters at the captain. And all the regular guns.
Same as just AP1?
Yeah, AP1 stuff.
I'll AOC the Sanguinar.
Yep, that tracks. So here's the bolters and stuff onto the captain. It's 8 anti-fly shots that have sustained. These reroll for Oath. They reroll for Oath. Okay, so we sustain 3 times. These went on 2s. 9 AP 0 onto Mr. Captain.
3 ups.
Okay.
Wow.
Don't even have to roll. I got 14 more attacks. I don't even have to roll them. We're just vibing. All right. Flamers onto Sanguinar. Foosh. 19 on 3s. So 14 on your armor.
2 ups. Oh my god.
Jesus. All right. We're cracking in damage right now. So shot, fell back. We just have to decide what this guy's doing. And this impulsor, can he see the Sanguinar? No, super he can't.
You just killed the Singard and a captain and brought the Sanguinar down to 3.
Yeah.
A hand flamer and oh my god.
I will shoot the Devastator here, I guess. Sure. 1 hit, 1 wound, AP4. I think it's just going to kill a guy because it's no cover and... Oh, maybe you get it on this guy in the back, actually.
Okay, 6 up.
What's my line look like? Okay, so yeah, just minimum 3 damage. Okay. And then this impulsor has to decide what it's going to do. It's kind of equally bad at attacking the Inceptors and the Impulsor, so I think it's just going to shoot at the Impulsor. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what it shoots at. Honestly, none of its numbers are very good. Here we go. Impulsor. This is the sustain gun. We get 1 back for sustain. These are on 6s. 3 AP0.
Onto the Impulsor?
Yeah. And then here's all the little baby guns.
God. Please.
Little baby gun. Oh, we're good. Hit roll. Nothing. Fair enough. And then he is done. So we've shot. Yeah, excellent shot for that. We've shot, fell back, shot, doing an action. That's the whole team. We get to charge. I will do a charge onto the Sanguinor with the Impulsor. That's right there. He has succeeded.
Okay.
I go 10.
You get a tank shock?
Yes, I will do a tank shock.
Right.
Do we roll enough mortals? Yes.
Yep.
Goodbye, Sanguinor. And then this one will charge these 2, I guess. Uh-oh. I fail. I can't do it.
Oh.
Well,
okay.
That's unfortunate. Fair enough.
Right.
I don't think it
I
changes
guess
that
it was
much.
your turn for once.
Yeah, I mean, I deserve it at this point. I am out of CP, though. That tank shock should have been my last one. I'm not going to do any more charges. Can you charge Vulcan at you? Is it dumb? Kind of. Fuck it. I'll declare it. I'll declare. You'll like Overwatch me. No, I will declare. I'll declare Vulcan into these guys.
Okay. I mean, yeah, sure.
I did not succeed. It's like an 11. Yeah, it was a really high number. And then that's all the charges. I'm gonna just fight with this guy because he'll just pilot. And then bonk your scout. 1, 2, 3 on force. On 3s.
Ow.
3. Dang. All right.
4 ups.
Easy game.
Oh my. I can't.
Yeah, let's go. The strongest scout. He's so strong.
I was gonna punch you back.
Hit me with your chain sword.
Can he get a wound out of this? That would be hilarious. See, 2 hits, and then strength 4 T-lock 6s.
Oh,
nope.
Sad. A valiant effort.
All right.
So I'll get end of the turn recover assets for 5. It's 5, not 6. I do get tempting for 5. I do get my challenger for 3. And we are back over to you.
All right. This is very important secondaries. Good thing I have a CP.
Indeed.
All right, engage. And I might as well draw both because why not? Engage and storm hostile objective. I can do storm hostile.
I think it's here or here. I think these are contested, I believe.
I have 3 OC on here. You have.
Do you have 3 or 2?
2 OC. Oh. Wait. Actually, I'll get 0 for primary. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's very not good. So I think my entire goal this turn is I have to stop you from getting enough primary. Which I don't think I'm able to do. Closer here. Because you have plenty of units left to do your secondaries. I guess I just have to hold this middle one, kill units, kill kill Vulcan and this Devastator, which I don't think that's going to be. Oh.
Yeah, so like if you have 4. So you can engage if you charge over here, right? So let's say you engage in Storm. If you engage, I guess does this guy pass his battle shock because he's worth secondaries if he does.
All right. Inceptors could just, I guess their whole point would be to hold this or fly over here. I don't know if that's enough space though. And try and kill your Infernus on there. Which only 6 shots, very unlikely to do that. Guess it would most likely be this, shooting that, overcharging, hoping they don't blow up. Then out OCing your Devastator and Vulcan. Because I'm not getting that objective at all. Yeah, I think I'll just keep these.
Yeah, the Sky Talon's okay, but it's the difference between maybe killing one Inceptor, which realistically wasn't that big of a deal because I thought I was going to engage them, versus if I can spike the 6s into the Impulsor, I could kill it, and then he loses a whole scenario piece. So in this case, the Inceptor is not that valuable, but the chance that I kill the Impulsor is very high, like very valuable.
Or they go here. Probably that. Actually,
because like he's basically scoring a thing.
Survives. But I don't think I want to risk that. So
yeah, we're trying to remove units. That's like I honestly probably should have talked about that.
All right,
I think maybe I did. But my tips, like my 40K tips video,
secondaries
was like
battle shock,
like removing units from your opponent's army is like very important.
Not
he good.
Scout's battle shocked.
Oh, okay. Oh, the Impulsor's succeeded. So you could score 2 for engage, right? Yeah, and you could score Storm.
Is the thing over there. Like,
yeah.
Could get max engage if the Scout survives, but I mean.
Well, the engage doesn't track battle shocked, so he doesn't count at all. But these guys would charge over here. The Impulsor would just go over here, and then the Inceptors just go somewhere. And then you would
get battle shots. Yeah, I see that.
Yeah. But I think that I don't know if you can stop me from getting at least 10, right? On my turn.
Yeah.
Plus secondaries.
So
I guess it would. Yeah, I guess it would depend on whether or not you can. Probably worth.
So I guess
worth giving it a go.
Oh. Give the atmosphere. All right. So I guess the Scepters are just going to come over here.
Yeah, just keep in mind if they want to score engage, they have to be off the objective because it's not within 6 of the center.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, it has it uses the 6-inch denials, so they have to be outside of this circle.
Yeah.
The big circle.
That gives me another headache. Can they even? That would give me one less point, I think, for engage then, and 2 table corners. So these guys go here. This guy just, I guess, scoots over here, charges that.
Yeah, I think we're locked to a 15 basically next round. I don't think we can lose from here.
I'm kind of in a pickle here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I just have to stop you from getting center objective at all costs is the best I can do. But yeah.
I mean, does it? I don't know if it like matters, right? Because assuming that you take my home, right, for a Storm, right? Then unless you can kill Vulcan and the unit inside the Impulsor, I just like automatically have a Trillion OC on the middle. And then I think I'm just in to score 15 basically at the end, almost regardless.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure you have the attacks to stop me.
These guys go here. I can fly here, and then I just charge into you and then consolidate onto that objective. So it kills these guys. I can focus the Inceptors on Vulcan.
Oh, sure.
Probably kill the squad with these guys. So I think that is my...
Yeah, so if you charge and base here and then challenge, right? You'd have to be outside 4 of this guy, which actually it's very difficult. Because even if you kill the apothecary, unless you wipe the unit, which I don't know if that's how math works. Because you have to put 13 successful wounds into me. And you have 13 attacks. I guess if you fully convert literally every attack and I make no saves, it could happen.
I mean...
And you have a gun.
I
You get a gunshot.
Those with it too.
Yeah,
You know,
all right.
be-
Yeah.
So I'm 2s. But, you know, who knows? I guess I guess that's my only choice here, mathematically.
Yep.
So I'll need to just outside 1. Can you...
It's
not
currently
killed
13 wounds on the unit. So he has to convert
Captain.
4.
So
He has to convert
here.
it's 13 wins, but it doesn't matter. Everything's 2 damage, so it's 2
Okay.
conversions to kill an eradicator
Inceptors,
and 1 to kill the
Vulcan,
apothecary. So and there's 6 eradicators, so it's a total of 12
Repulsor.
plus 1, so 13. So he has to convert 13 through.
You
So he
always
has
move
to
this
get
here and get that
13 successful wounds, and I fail on my
Repulsor
saves.
there.
Yeah.
Uh,
Unless he can kill enough that he can consolidate back to the objective, because right now I have the
1 wound
objective
on
with the
that Repulsor.
infiltrators.
It's like, no, you can't. So it's 5, 10.
Yeah, 13 success. Yeah, because he did the 4 onto the apothecary with
here,
the
so-
Judiciary earlier.
If you look at that.
It's an interesting late game. I definitely I fucked up really bad
so-
leaving the Judiciary alive. I should have killed that unit
Like,
and then
get-
been able to kill a second unit with the Eradicators the
ahead.
subsequent turn.
Okay.
But I fucked up
Challenger.
really bad, and I'm like paying the results of the game's up in the air because I just like forgot an entire fight phase. Awkward. Because I had a flip on my Eradicators too, I think.
Even if I storm,
I had a flip open, so I could have flipped a lethal
then
into the Blade Guard. I only needed 1
absolutely
damage
nothing on your
to clear them.
secondaries. I think we tie.
Yeah.
But yeah. So I guess well, it's impossible for me to get 4 on this. I don't know why that's 4, so that should be. It'd only be possible for 2. So
Yeah.
you just win either way.
Yeah, I think so. I think we had it in a position where, because even if you kill this guy, right? Like I have 5 Infernus, so they just pile out and then advance. And then I don't think you can contest here, and then I don't think you can contest here because I can put 8 or 4 OC onto it. So I think I just hold these 3 at the end and do whatever.
Yeah, but great game.
Yeah, good game, dude.
Really close game.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's always fun when they come down to like those really close finishes there.
Yeah, it really just shows like the very few units left in the battle.
I know. Yeah.
Really think about that too much, but
it definitely like it highlights the power of these little impulsors though. Because like
100%.
having
You're getting
22 attacks with +1 to wound, the +1 strength and +1 to wound, so they wound other Marines on 2s is fucking wild, dude. This unit is insane. Like I just oath something and then the impulsor just like and it just goes away. It's so fucking crazy.
you killed way too many Sangard with AP0.
I did, yeah. I definitely like weight of like volume of fire will eventually kill them. I definitely overkilled. Like I overperformed for sure. I had some instances where I had extra attacks I didn't need, but I like for sure the first shot into Dante and then the shot into Sanguinor were like pretty wild. Definitely helped out for sure.
That was beautiful for you.
Yeah, I didn't expect to be able to kill Sanguinor, to be honest. I thought I was just going to clear the Sanguinor Guard Squad there and then call it a day. And then as soon as it was like the Vulcan was like, nah, I got this, bro. Just kills 2 guys with this gun. I was like, all right.
I think you rolled roughly like in the 40% something over here on 1s. Like
1s and 2s, right? Because the Sanguinary Guard.
He was a 2-up save for the Sanguinor. But
oh, that's true. Yeah. I handed
Still
him.
rolled 4 ones.
I handed him like
11 or
14 or something, and then he failed 4, I think. Yeah, he failed 4 because he was on 3, and then he died immediately, exactly to the tank shock. And then Vulcan handed you, I think, like 7, and you failed 4 on 1s and 2s. And then
both
the
of them
captain
were
also immediately died to the first. Like he just ate like every shot, and died immediately too.
How many was that? 11 shots into the captain. And he failed like 4 or 5. He got like
Yeah, I think
5 ones,
yeah, it was
2s.
I think it was 9 from the Sky Talon, and he just died, and I didn't have to roll the Storm Bolters and the Stubber. I think it was 9, and he just rolled 5 1s and 2s. I had 14 more attacks. So like there was a pretty reasonable chance that I just killed him anyway, but it was pretty weird to just be like, okay, guess you're dead. I don't know. Definitely.
Yeah, I definitely got way too aggressive in turn 1 there. Like,
yeah, I think so. Yeah, when you were
throwing
drawing
the
up the Lancer
Lancer.
move, I was like, I mean, if you want it, like it's an impulsor. I don't know if you're really
yeah,
excited about it.
I just got kind of funneled into that mindset, you know, like get that turn 1 secondary.
Yeah, I
go.
I think maybe the aggressive turn 1's maybe okay because you funnel me into the middle. If you follow it up with another aggressive round 2, I think you're in a better spot. But you sort of took round 2 off and used it to score. And I think you could have just pushed and been like, I'll ditch fucking sabotage for some bullshit and then just like run all the Sanguinary Guard into me. I think that was probably the play. Because I don't do well if I'm engaged. So if you just engage my whole army, like I have to extricate myself, which gets really awkward. I can do it, but it takes a while.
I get really used to those like fall back and shoot armies though, where you just like you throw your Sangard into them. You know, you if it's a vehicle, you damage them, but then they just kind of like fall back.
Yeah,
then,
for sure.
Absolutely massacre everything that's been on the front line.
Yep.
So if I think if I had managed to even preserve just the Vindy over here or something, I would have been able to get rid of a couple more transports.
Mm-hmm.
Probably have a Land Raider probably would have
yeah,
having to hide more, you know.
For sure. Yep. Definitely.
Good
game, man.
Games, man.
Yeah. Sick. Yeah, I'll let you go. I was gonna be like, I'll put the result in, but this was a tournament game. It felt like it.
No,
though. Oh my god. Knockdown drag out.
Week, right?
Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, have a good one. Thanks for playing, man.
Hey.
That was fun.
Thank you, man. Thanks for the game.
Cheers.
Peace.
I feel like the Blood Angels list didn't have enough stuff. I mean, maybe. That's kind of Inheritors, though. I don't know if I love, like, speaking personally, I don't know if I love the Judiciary Squad in this detachment. That could be something that gets swapped out for, like, more JPI or, like, little units. Maybe. I don't know. But it seems like, for the most part, it's pretty normal stuff. Lecta Monolith. Yeah. Where's Poly Principle? Didn't have enough Harpies. Not enough Harpies in the list, guys. Salamanders took it down. Let's go. All right, chat. Let's go rating. I will be live tomorrow. I have a game against Knights with this list. It is on the bad board, though. And I'm interested to discuss within the Discord about, like, whether or not we kind of work out, or, like, how people feel about the format stuff. I don't know. Because I think, to some extent, like, practicing the weird off the wall, what do you call it? Like, off the wall mission combinations might be valuable for people, but on the flip side, it makes the competition, like, really kind of dumb. What I might end up doing, I'll see how people's opinions shake out, but what I might end up doing is creating 2 separate randomizers and have one for normal rounds, which includes some of the weirder missions, and then have one for finals games, which includes only, like, the more standard ones. But stuff like the Dawn of War missions, where it's like all go firsty, like, you know, kind of bullshit team stuff, and stuff like supply drop, where it's like fucking whoever goes second is like a 90% to win, I think would be weird. What does the bad board mean? I don't know. The bad board. Oh, so we're playing it on it's not the board, or it's the deployment is bad. It's on this layout on Dawn of War. We actually play tested the matchup previously. And it's super go firsty. So it's like you deploy here, if they're fast and aggressive, which they are, they'll just deploy on the line. And if they go first, they just move to like 10 inches forward, draw line of sight through every ruin, and just shoot you into your deployment zone. There's literally no way to hide. It's just not. I don't know. It's like this mission. I think combination is designed for team play. I don't think it's really appropriate for singles. When you play like a Dawn of War on this particular board, but the extra compounding factor is like kind of how unbalanced knights are and how aggressive they can be, because they have so many more wounds than you. They can play like way more aggressively with them than you would normally be able to. So it is what it is. Invitation. Yeah, the invitational, I usually curate the missions a lot more. I'm talking about like for pods, basically. Like, do people want to play on this stuff for pods? I don't, but I don't know about other people. All right, I have to go to the bathroom, chat. I will see you all tomorrow for both Monday Mayhem and for the other thing. What's that other one? For streaming over here. And also Best Armies in 40K, which I'm about to go work on right now. This actually ran a little long, so I'm a little bit worried that I'm going to have another late night, which is too bad because I just stayed up for 36 hours to finish this video about the tabletop simulator stuff, but we'll see. Time to bring 120 Necron Warriors, yeah. Yeah, that some people were like, hey, man, what if that was what Dietz was saying for Black Crusade Online. He was like, hey, bro, I'm just going to bring like 40 fucking pink horrors and ask you to kill them. It didn't work out for him in that game, but it is what it is. Looks like there is a TTRPG going on. Spleen VT is doing a build and paint. So let's go ahead and raid him. We love a good spleen. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out with me. I'll see you tomorrow. Keep it classy, folks. Have happy wargaming, and have a wonderful evening.